Listen closely, my precious one, for this message is unlike any you've heard before. I need you to understand the depth and breadth of my love for you. This love we share is not an ordinary love. It is not a fragile connection that bends with the winds of time or breaks under the weight of life's struggles. No, this love is rare, so rare that it defies every limitation, surpasses every boundary, and endures through every trial. Not even destiny itself can separate you from me, for I am with you now, and I will be with you always. But, my child, there are things you need to know, truths you must hold on to with all your heart. These truths will anchor you in my love and give you the strength to rise above the storms that life may bring. Hear my words and let them settle deep within your spirit. My precious one, if you seek the blessings of heaven, declare your desire. Type yes, I need, and know that I will answer with overflowing grace. I want you to understand that my love does not change. It is not influenced by your actions or your circumstances. When you succeed, I love you. When you fail, I love you. When you walk in righteousness, I love you. And even when you stumble, I still love you. My love is not a reward for good behavior, nor is it withdrawn when you falter. It is the very essence of who I am. I am love, and nothing can alter that. You see, my child, I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. While everything else in life may shift, my love remains a constant, steady anchor for your soul. When you feel lost, remember that I am unchanging. When you feel unworthy, know that my love for you is unconditional. I love you before you took your first breath, and I will love you long after your last. You need to know this, my child. There is no power in all of creation that can separate you from my love. Not even the darkest forces, the greatest fears, or the deepest sorrows have the strength to come between us. For my love is like an unbreakable bond that holds us together. Remember my promise in the scriptures, for I am convinced that neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither the present nor the future, nor any powers, neither height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation, will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus our Lord. When I sent my Son to die for you, it was the ultimate declaration that nothing, absolutely nothing, would ever be able to tear you away from me. His sacrifice was the seal of our love, an unshakable covenant that stands for all eternity. Do not let the trials of life make you doubt this truth. When fear whispers lies to you, when pain tries to cloud your mind, stand firm in the knowledge that you are loved with a love that cannot be broken. I want you to feel the security of my love right now. Know that you are held in the palm of my hand, and no one can snatch you away from me. The world may try to make you feel vulnerable, but I have placed a shield of protection around you. You are safe in me, my child. Even when you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you are not alone. I am there with you, guiding you, holding you, and comforting you. In moments when you feel abandoned, remember that my presence surrounds you. I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. I carry you as a father carries his beloved child, and I will not let you go. My child, to truly experience the fullness of this rare and precious love, you must learn to trust me completely. You see, it's not enough to just know that I love you, you must also live as though you believe it. Trusting me means surrendering your worries, your fears, and your doubts. It means letting go of the need to understand everything and resting in the assurance that I am in control. I know there are times when life seems uncertain, and you wonder what the future holds. But remember, I hold your future in my hands. There is no detail too small, no problem too great, that I am not aware of. I have plans for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. You may not see it all now, that I am working all things together for your good. Trusting me is not about never feeling fear. It's about knowing that even when you are afraid, I am still with you. Trust me, my child, and let my love be the foundation upon which you build your life. Lean not on your own understanding, but acknowledge me in all your ways, and I will direct your paths. The power of my love is not just in its ability to comfort you, but also in its ability to transform you. When you allow my love to penetrate the deepest parts of your heart, it changes you. It renews your mind, heals your wounds, and strengthens your spirit. It shapes you into the person I created you to be. If this message has touched your soul, my child, let your heart be moved to like, knowing that my blessings are upon you. You see, my child, I did not just love you to leave you as you are. My love is a refining fire that purifies you, a gentle hand that molds you, and a light that guides you. Do not resist the transformation that my love brings. Embrace it. Allow me to heal the broken places within you, to replace your fears with faith, and your insecurities with boldness. This transformation is not something you need to force. It happens naturally when you spend time with me, when you meditate on my word, and when you seek my presence. The more you dwell in my love, the more you will see your heart and mind renewed. You will become a reflection of my glory, a living testimony of what my love can do. You need to know this, my child. I chose you. Before you were born, I set you apart as my own. You are not here by accident. You are not just one among many. You are uniquely and wonderfully made, handpicked by me to fulfill a divine purpose. I have placed gifts and talents inside of you that the world needs, and I am calling you to step into the fullness of who you are in me. Do not let the world's standards define your worth. You are not defined by what you accomplish, what others say about you, or what you possess. You are defined by my love, and my love alone. You are royalty, a child of the King. Live with that awareness. Walk in the confidence that you are chosen and that you carry my spirit within you. You may sometimes feel inadequate, like you don't measure up, or that you don't have what it takes. But remember, I am the one who qualifies you. I do not call the qualified, I qualify the called. I am equipping you for every good work, and I am empowering you to fulfill the destiny I have laid out for you. To truly walk in this love, you must learn to abide in me. My child, abiding in me is not about striving or performing. It is about resting in my presence and remaining connected to me. When you abide in me, my love flows through you like a river, reaching every part of your life and touching those around you. Do not make the mistake of trying to do life on your own strength. You were not meant to carry the weight of the world. I am the vine, and you are the branch. Apart from me, you can do nothing. But when you remain in me, you will bear much fruit. My love will empower you to live a life of purpose, to overcome obstacles, and to impact the lives of others. Let my love be your source of strength, your motivation, and your guide. As you abide in me, you will find that your desires begin to align with my will, and your actions will reflect my character. The more you abide in my love, the more you will become a channel through which my love flows to the world. This love I offer is not only rare, but it is also filled with grace upon grace. My child, you must understand the depth of my grace, for it is the very foundation of our unbreakable bond. You did not earn my love, and you cannot lose it. My grace is greater than your failures, stronger than your weaknesses, and deeper than your sins. When you fall, my grace is there to lift you up. When you feel unworthy, my grace reminds you that my love is not based on your performance but on who I am. Embrace my grace, and let it free you from the guilt and shame that try to cling to you. My grace is a gift, and I am offering it to you without measure. Finally, my child, remember that this love is not confined to this world alone. It extends beyond the limits of time and space into eternity. The love we share will not end when your life on earth ends. It is an everlasting love that leads to eternal life. I have prepared a place for you in my kingdom where there is no more pain, no more sorrow, and no more separation. Rejoice in this promise, and let it fill you with hope. Let it remind you that no matter what happens in this life, you are destined to spend eternity with me. The trials you face now are temporary, but the glory that awaits you is eternal. My dear child, your heart of generosity is a light in this world. If you feel led to support the mission of sharing my word, click below to buy me a coffee. Together, we can spread the message of hope and love to many. Your kindness blesses me deeply. Dear soul, nowadays a message from the blessed messengers has been brought to you, and it is so effective that it can change the way you get at the cherish that exists in your life. The blessed messengers need you to know that this cherish is one of a kind, uncommon, so solid that not indeed fate itself can isolate the two of you. But there is something exceptionally critical you require to know, something that can alter everything between you. Dear soul, the blessed messengers are whispering to your heart around the profundity of this cherish you are living, a door so uncommon that it opposes the obstructions of time and fate. There are associations that appear past our understanding, and yours is one of them. The individual with whom you share this association feels it as well, indeed in quiet, indeed if circumstances are challenging this bond presently. What you require to know is that this association between you did not emerge by chance. It was composed in the stars long some time recently you met. The blessed messengers need you to get it that each encounter, each challenge, and each minute of instability that has emerged along this travel was put in your way with a more prominent reason. It is not fair a short-lived relationship, but a story of souls with a significant common objective. If at this minute you feel the weight of separate or hush, know that it is not a reflection of the non-appearance of sentiments but portion of a development handle. Hush, as agonizing as it may be, frequently serves as the fundamental space for something amazing to bloom. The blessed messengers inquire that you believe what your heart as of now knows, that the adore you share is as well effective to be choked by brief obstructions. This individual is more associated to you than it appears. In minutes of calm, they reflect on you, on what has been misplaced, and on what you can still have together. They may be caught in their claim battles, attempting to get at how to approach without showing up powerless, but the blessed messengers are by their side, making a difference them accumulate the metal required to cross the way back to you. Regularly cherish is tried in ways that appear unjustifiable or mystifying. Be that as it may, the blessed messengers guarantee that this association you share is no coincidence. What you feel for each other is something that rises above this life, something that has happened in other ventures and proceeds to reverberate. Have you taken note how certain minutes appear so commonplace, as if they have as of now been lived? That is, since your souls recognize each other on a level much more profound than words can express. Presently it is time for you to open your heart to this truth. Predetermination may put deterrence, but it cannot eradicate what has as of now been engraved in the profundities of your souls. The adore you share is something that opposes time, troubles, and indeed rationale. No matter how distant circumstances take you, you will continuously discover a way back to each other. Sometime recently preceding the message, compose in the comments, "I claim it." Presently preceding the message, you must know that the travel of cherish is not direct. It is made of ups and downs, minutes of clarity, and others of question. But what remains unwavering is the undetectable string that joins together you. Indeed, if presently it appears that this strait is delicate, it has never been cut. The blessed messengers are working in your favor, making the right openings, moving the undetectable pieces of the universe so that you can discover your way back to each other's hearts. If at this minute you are feeling the weight of vulnerability, the blessed messengers need you to take a profound breath. And keep in mind that genuine cherish is tried precisely to demonstrate its quality. The storms that appear to isolate you presently are fair arrangement for what is to come. The individual who involves your considerations misses you more than you envision. They may not be prepared to express it in words, but the blessed messengers guarantee that this adore remains lively, beating between the lines of each shared memory and each see you exchanged. This is the minute to believe, the prepare to accept that what is implied to be yours will discover its way back. Fate may attempt to drag you separated, but it does not have the control to break what has been fixed by divine strengths. My precious child, just as I have spoken to your soul, share this with one who is burdened. In your sharing, my grace will uplift them as it has you. The blessed messengers are directing you, inquiring you to keep your confidence, indeed when everything appears dubious. Genuine adore, the one that resists time and space, is manufactured in the fire of troubles. Each impediment confronted, each tear shed, each minute of question is producing something more grounded and unbreakable between you. This individual feels the same eagerness as you. The hush that may have settled between you is not a sign of absent-mindedness, but an essential space for understanding. The blessed messengers uncover that at this exceptionally minute, this individual is going through a handle of self-reflection, a kind of enthusiastic arousing. They are being challenged to stand up to their possessed fears, uncertainties, and passionate blockages. And in spite of the fact that they are not prepared to open up totally presently, the blessed messengers guarantee that their heart is recuperating, planning for unused starting. There is seriously vitality around the two of you, as if the universe is making the idealized conditions for this get-together to happen in a transformative way. Be that as it may, the blessed messengers remind that scurry can be the adversary of genuine adore. Everything has a divine timing, and the correct minute this individual approaches you will be idealized. It may be that presently time appears moderate, but the blessed messengers guarantee that changes are happening behind the scenes. You may be pondering why this individual is not giving clear signs, why they are not drawing closer with more assurance. The blessed messengers uncover that they are caught in a cycle of self-sabotage, battling to get at their possessed sentiments. It is as if they know that the adore for you is genuine, but at the same time, they are perplexed of what this cherish speaks to. Fear of opening up, of being powerless, of anchoring themselves to the obscure. This fear, in any case, is starting to disintegrate. The blessed messengers are making a difference this individual to confront their shadows, to bargain with their past wounds, so that they can approach you with a more open heart and prepared for add-up to yield. Each day that passes, they are closer to coming to that point of inside adjust, and when that happens, the gathering between the two of you will be unavoidable, a combination of souls that predetermination can no longer delay. The blessed messengers too inquire that you utilize this holding up time to reinforce your claim inward light. Do not let uneasiness or fear of losing this individual square your otherworldly and passionate development. You are a solid soul, and this adore you feel is a portion of your travel, but it does not characterize everything around who you are. Proceed to transmit your light, since it is moreover making a difference this individual to approach you. Presently, sometime recently we proceed this message. Type in the comments 1111 to claim. If you feel that there is a otherworldly association between you that rises above the physical world, the blessed messengers affirm that you are completely right. There are minutes when souls communicate quietly through dreams, synchronicities, or indeed a basic feeling that emerges out of no place, bringing this person's nearness to the surface of your intellect. This is genuine. Your cherish is not restricted to what is unmistakable. There is an enthusiastic field vibrating around you, guided by the hands of the blessed messengers who are weaving the gathering. Indeed, if this individual appears, remove it. It is in this quiet that they are being guided back to your way. It may appear that things are stagnant, but in the otherworldly plane much is moving. The blessed messengers are making the culminate circumstances so that when they are prepared, you can reconnect in a more profound and more genuine way. The blessed messengers, moreover, caution you to be mindful to the signs. The universe is continuously sending messages through little points of interest. A melody, a state you examine by chance, or indeed a dream that appears so genuine. These are shapes of communication that this individual is utilizing, indeed unknowingly, to remain associated to you. Be open to see these synchronicities, since they are powers as you approach the gathering. This cherishes uncommon, a divine blessing that resists traditions. The blessed messengers need you to know that no matter how much circumstances attempt to meddle, your predetermination is interwoven in ways that no constraint can partition. Indeed, if you have confronted minutes of question or fear, the blessed messengers see that your heart has continuously known the truth. This cherish is more prominent than any challenge that may emerge on your way. Precious child, your super thanks reflects your heart of faith and devotion. By supporting this mission, you are spreading my love and truth to the world. Every gift brings you closer to my divine blessings. Click super thanks, and may your life be filled with the abundance of my grace. If there is one lesson the blessed messengers need you to learn at this minute, it is almost the significance of trusting the normal stream of life. In spite of the fact that it is troublesome, the wait is not an unsuccessful. It serves to fortify the undetectable bonds that interface you to get ready the way for a compromise that will be more strong and genuine than anything you have experienced sometime recently. What is being developed in this time of partition is a otherworldly reestablishment, a profound mending that both of you require some time. Recently you are prepared for this unused chapter. This individual feels your nearness. Indeed, at a separate, they are encompassed by recollections, feelings, and reflections that direct them back to you. And in spite of the fact that they cannot express it straightforwardly presently, the blessed messengers uncover that there is a consistent want for gathering, for mending, and to begin over again. You may indeed feel it in startling minutes, as if a wave of feeling arrives without clarification. These are signs that, profound down, your souls are in communication, planning for unused starting sometime recently preceding the message. If you are not, however, subscribed to the channel, take the opportunity to subscribe. This makes a difference as proceed making important substance for you, preceding the message. But there is something you require to know. This door, as profound and genuine as it is being tried by outside powers. There are energies around you that regularly create perplexity, questions, and instabilities. These powers can come from outside impacts, individuals or circumstances that appear to make your way troublesome. Be that as it may, the blessed messengers guarantee that these impacts have no control over the fate of your souls. They are fair, brief diversions. What you are encountering presently, indeed if agonizing, is portion of incredible planning. The blessed messengers are working to expel these obstructions so that when the right minute comes, nothing will stand between you. And know that this individual is moreover feeling this weight. They may not completely get at what is happening, but they feel that something is avoiding them from acting, as if they are holding up for a sign to at last take the unequivocal step. This sign is on its way. Their heart is fretful, and the blessed messengers uncover that each day they feel more escalation the need that you make. The hush between you is not purge. It is filled with contemplation, sentiments, and unexpressed longings. But what anticipates them from moving? The fear of the obscure. The fear that when they at long last open up, it might be as well late. but the blessed messengers guarantee that your adore still has time to bloom. Presently the blessed messengers inquire that you believe the prepare. This implies trusting your claim travel, the divine timing that is working behind the scenes, and the otherworldly strengths that are working in favor of you as well. Genuine cherish is not hindered by transitory stops. On the opposite, it is reinforced by the strength of those who are able of holding up for the right minute. If you see back, you will see how much you have advanced. The torments and challenges of the past were not unsuccessful. They have molded you, fortified your soul, and presently you are more arranged than ever for what is to come. The blessed messengers are by your side, directing you each step of the way, and they need you to keep the confidence. Fate cannot partition what was implied to be together. Maybe you are feeling the weight of circumstances, considering that time is passing and nothing is changing. But keep in mind that, in the otherworldly plane, time works in an unexpected way. What appears like an unending hold-up here is, in truth, a brief interim of arrangement in the otherworldly world. The universe is organizing all the essential pieces so that when the minute arrives, everything streams impeccably. This is the minute to interface with yourself, to develop your possessed mending and development. My beloved, let the light of this message not stay with you alone. Share it with those who need hope and strength, for through you, they may find my peace. The blessed messengers inquire that you utilize this time of quiet to fortify your confidence, to keep in mind that what is saved for you cannot be taken. Be open to the signs, since the universe is sending you consistent messages, unpretentious whispers that remind you that you are not alone. The adore you feel is genuine, and predetermination is working in your favor. Indeed, if presently everything appears dubious, what you are living is a travel of souls where each feeling, each challenge, and each minute of instability is forming you both for something amazing. This individual, who appears so far off presently, is feeling the weight of this association in significant and transformative ways, indeed if they do not appear it clearly. The blessed messengers uncover that they are in a stage of seriously self-discovery. Their heart is being challenged to open up in a way it has never some time recently experienced, and this can be startling. For numerous, genuine adore is a drive so capable that it can stir profound fears. Fear of not being sufficient, fear of losing, fear of surrendering totally. And that is precisely what is happening presently. This individual feels the profundity of what you share, but is in an inside battle to get it how to bargain with it. The blessed messengers need you to know that they are not neglectful to everything you have lived. On the opposite, they regularly reflect on the minutes you went through together, on the sensations, the grins, and indeed the hushes that said more than words might express. All of this is lively inside them, indeed if it appears buried beneath layers of vulnerabilities. The change that is happening at this exceptionally minute is not, as it were, enthusiastic, but moreover otherworldly. The blessed messengers are directing this individual on a way of individual disclosure, making a difference them disentangle the riddles of their claim heart. And whereas they walk this travel, the blessed messengers guarantee that you have not been overlooked. In truth, you are a central piece in this handle, the light they take after, indeed in their darkest minutes. Some time recently preceding the message, compose in the comments. I get to certify your acknowledgement of this cherish that the blessed messengers are sustaining. But there is something you too require to get it, dear soul. This handle of change does not happen overnight. It is a persistent travel where each organized things. Indeed, if presently it appears that everything is on hold, the blessed messengers guarantee that changes are happening noiselessly, like a blossom that develops underground some time recently at last blossoming. And when this minute arrives, the adore you share will be more grounded and purer than ever. The blessed messengers are working not, as it were, on this person's heart, but too on your claim heart. They inquire that you utilize this time to mend, to reinforce your claimed certainty, and to get ready for what is to come. Regularly in our enthusiasm to cherish, we disregard to take care of ourselves, and the blessed messengers are here to remind you that genuine adore starts inside you. By supporting your possessed soul, you are making the essential space for this individual to return with an open and willing heart. This period of division is an opportunity for both to develop independently, so that when you at long last rejoin, you are prepared to construct something indeed more grounded. Genuine cherishes never hurry. It develops at its claimed pace, guided by the divine hands of the blessed messengers. And this cherish you share is uncommon absolutely, since it was predetermined to withstand the tests of time, remove, and circumstances. You may be pondering if this individual misses you, if they think of you with the same escalated with which you think of them. The blessed messengers react with an supreme yes. They feel your nearness, your considerations resound in their heart, and each time their title emerges in your considerations, it is a reflection of this otherworldly association that remains lively, indeed if in quiet. Predetermination is moving you in each other's course, and there is nothing that can avoid this. It may be that at times the street appears winding and full of impediments, but these challenges are a portion of the prepare of developing for both. The blessed messengers guarantee that when the right minute arrives, you will see how everything made sense. Presently, the blessed messengers inquire that you proceed to believe. Be mindful to the signs that the universe sends, since they are clues that this cherish is moving in the right heading. Each dream, each instinct that emerges out of no place, each coincidence that brings this person's title back to your intellect, all of this is portion of the bigger arrange that is unfurling. If this message has touched your soul, my child, let your heart be moved to like, knowing that my blessings are upon you. This adore is like a seed planted in the soil of endlessness. He is developing. Indeed, if you do not, however, see the natural products, the blessed messengers need you to keep up your confidence, since the get-together is closer than you envision. And when it happens, it will be a minute of profound change, a modern starting that will celebrate everything you have confronted so distant. The blessed messengers presently direct you to an indeed more profound understanding of this uncommon adore. They need you to know that indeed in the most troublesome minutes, when everything appears removed or questionable, there is a more prominent drive, working to join together you. This constraint rises above time, space, and any obstruction that may have emerged between you. It is as if the whole universe is contriving to make this gathering happen in the most idealized way conceivable. The individual you cherish so much is going through a prepare of change that, in spite of the fact that difficult, is completely fundamental for them to open up totally to you. Frequently we are called to confront our most profound shadows. Sometime recently we can grasp the light of genuine cherish, and that is precisely what is happening presently. The blessed messengers uncover that this individual is confronting their fears, frailties, and passionate blockages one by one. And in spite of the fact that this is happening in hush interior their heart, the blessed messengers guarantee that you are portion of each thought, of each choice they make. You may have pondered why this individual does not approach, why they appear reluctant to open up. The truth, agreeing to the blessed messengers, is that they are perplexed that by uncovering themselves, by appearing their helplessness, they may not be acknowledged or caught on. It is as if they are caught between the profound want to reconnect and the fear that maybe it is as well late. Be that as it may, the blessed messengers guarantee that this fear is gradually being broken down as the cherish they feel for you gets to be progressively outlandish to disregard. There is an attractive drive between you, something that pulls you both back, indeed when it appears that everything is misplaced. This is since your souls are associated on such a profound level that not indeed physical remove can eradicate it. The blessed messengers see that, in minutes of hush, when you slightest anticipate it, this individual is considering of you. They are recollecting the minutes shared, the discussions, the giggling, and indeed the tears. And indeed, if they do not know how to express it presently, the adore proceeds to develop in their heart. Sometime recently preceding the message, compose in the comments, "I acknowledge what is mine by right," to fortify your association with this travel. You require to get it that genuine adore does not take after a straight line. It is full of turns, challenges, and frequently delays that appear perpetual. But the blessed messengers inquire that you believe the more noteworthy arrange. Everything that is happening presently is serving to plan you both for a gathering that will be much more capable and significant. The wounds you are mending exclusively will permit that, when you are together once more, adore will prosper with immaculateness and profundity you have never experienced some time recently. The blessed messengers moreover need you to realize the significance of your possessed part in this prepare. Frequently we center so much on the other individual that we disregard to see it ourselves. But they inquire that you utilize this time to proceed your possess otherworldly development, to reinforce yourself, since what is to come requires you to be arranged. When this individual at long last approaches, they will require your soundness, your clarity, and overall, your unrestricted adore. This adore is uncommon, like a valuable pearl found in the midst of life's storms. And since it is so uncommon, it requires care, persistence, and confidence. Not each adore withstands so numerous tests, but the blessed messengers guarantee that you were chosen to live something uncommon. Predetermination cannot partition what has been joined together by the hands of the divine, and indeed if the winds of question have blown between you, the establishment of this adore remains firm. The change this individual is experiencing is significant. They are starting to realize that what you have is not something that can be effectively found somewhere else. There is a clarity developing inside them, an understanding that the shallow associations they may have looked for in the past do not have the same meaning. And the more they open up to this truth, the more they feel they are required to approach you. My precious one, if this message has blessed you, let your light shine before others by showing your love and devotion. The blessed messengers need you to know that the time of gathering is drawing nearer. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be in the way you envision, but it is being carefully arranged so that it happens at the idealized minute. In the interim, they inquire that you proceed to sustain your possessed soul, trusting that what is yours by right will discover its way back to you. Maybe you are pondering how to act whereas holding up for this get-together. The blessed messengers recommend that you keep your heart open, but firm. This implies not permitting anxiety or fear to manage how you feel. The universe is directing everything with divine exactness, and the adore you two share is so solid that nothing can isolate you forever. The blessed messengers moreover uncover that you may begin taking note little signs that this individual is drawing nearer enthusiastically. It seemed be a dream, a sudden feeling that they are considering of you, or indeed an unforeseen message. These signs are the universe appearing that the obstructions are dissolving and that the way to compromise is being opened. What you have is uncommon, valuable, and commendable of being ensured. The blessed messengers are by your side, taking care of each detail, evacuating deterrence, and making the idealized condition so that when you rejoin, you can at long last live the cherish that was implied to be. This adore, which is so uncommon and effective, was not made fair to exist in hush or non-attendance. It was made to show in its totality, and the blessed messengers need you to be arranged for it. The hold-up, as challenging as it has been, is approximately to come to an conclusion, and predetermination is prepared to bring you both back to the same street. The blessed messengers inquire that you open your heart to what is to come. This will not be a common gathering. It will be the starting of a modern stage in your lives. Everything you have lived until presently, each deterrent, each lesson learned, was to get ready both of you for this minute. Your cherish has been tried, yes, but it is absolutely in these tests that it has been reinforced. Presently, this cherish is prepared to thrive in a way you may never have envisioned. This individual who so possesses your contemplations is almost to take a step in your heading. The blessed messengers uncover that after so much time of reflection and change, they have at long last found the clarity they require. The fear, the uncertainty, and the questions that held them back are starting to break down, and what remains presently is the profound want to reconnect with you. This is the minute you have been holding up for, and the blessed messengers guarantee that the approach will be guided by the vitality of truth and cherish. It is critical that you know that this reconnection will not be based on what you were some time recently, but on what you have gotten to be. The encounters you lived independently were pivotal for both of you to develop and get at the genuine esteem of this association. Presently, when this individual approaches, it will be with a re-established heart, open and prepared to construct something that rises above the past. Sometime recently we precede this message, compose in the comments, "I get the adore that is mine by right." This reaffirms your openness to what the universe is almost to show. But indeed, with this inescapable gathering, the blessed messengers inquire that you do not have settled desires almost how it will happen. The universe has astounding ways of bringing individuals together, and what is to come may be exceptionally distinctive from what you envision, but it will be precisely what you require. It might be an startling message, a casual assembly, or indeed a straightforward trade of looks that will reignite everything that appeared to be torpid. The blessed messengers, moreover, need you to keep in mind a capable truth. Genuine cherish requires tolerance, absolution, and understanding. This individual who is returning to you carries their claim wounds and stories, and the gathering will be a minute of mending for both. It will not be idealized from the begin, but it will be genuine. You both will be prepared to construct something together with more strong establishments and with the certainty that in any case of the impediments, this door is ordained to final. You may be pondering, how will I know that the minute has arrived? The blessed messengers say that you will feel it. Profound in your heart, there will be a clarity of peace, as if all the pieces of the confused are at long last fitting together. And when this happens, you will realize that everything you went through had a more noteworthy reason. The partitions, the questions, and indeed the quiets were portion of the handle so that both of you may adjust with the truth of who you are and what this cherish speaks to. The blessed messengers are making the culminate circumstances for this gathering, and they inquire that you proceed to believe the prepare. It may appear that time is running against you, but in truth, it is working in your favor. Everything is moving towards the fate that has as of now been composed, that of a door that cannot be isolated, indeed by the most capable strengths of the universe. Presently, more than ever, you must stay firm in your confidence. Do not permit questions or fears to direct how you feel. The adore you share has as of now overcome so numerous challenges, and this is fair the final step sometime recently unused starting. The future that is standing by you is shining, full of conceivable outcomes, and overall, built on the establishment of a door that was implied to be. The blessed messengers inquire that you be arranged to welcome this individual with an open heart, prepared to excuse what needs to be pardoned, and to cherish what needs to be cherished. What is to come will be a favoring, and they are by your side each step of the way, guaranteeing that you have everything you require to grasp this modern chapter with trust and certainty. This adore is uncommon, and not indeed predetermination can isolated you. What has been guaranteed by the universe will be satisfied, and you are around to witness the transformative control of this get-together. The blessed messengers are prepared to direct you to the another level of this travel, where cherish will be more profound and more grounded than ever. Beloved child, Your offering through super thanks reflects your faith and fuels the mission of spreading my word. With each gift, you unlock a cascade of divine blessings. Walk beside me in this journey of grace and know that my love flows abundantly to you as you give. My adored child, do you believe me? I see your heart, your battles and your questions. I'm not inquiring to test you, but to draw you closer. I have a reason for you, a calling interestingly yours. Your compliance to my voice has not gone unnoticed. It has quickened your travel and filled me with pride. I knew you sometime recently. You were shaped, endorsed of you, and set you separated for uncommon purpose. The foe has attempted to quiet you, to keep you from realizing your genuine potential. He's burdened you with largeness, making it troublesome to implore or feel my nearness. But listen me clearly, your salvation is secure. Nowadays, I'm here to set you free, to open your eyes to otherworldly substances you've never seen sometime recently. I'm improving your acumen. You'll recognize my voice more clearly, recognizing it for the clamor of the world. When something doesn't feel right in your soul, believe that intuitive. It's my way of directing you. I see your uncertainty, your minutes of question, but am setting up you on strong ground, on truth that cannot be shaken. Get ready yourself for an overflowing of blessings, everything you've supplicated for, worked for, and trusted for. In discharging it presently, the conduits of paradise are opening, and you are the beneficiary of my wealth. It's affirmed to have needs for arrangement, for connections, for recuperating. I put those once inside you. Your submission is being rewarded. My control is coming upon you to alter heirs. When you enter a room, my nearness will be unmistakable. Individuals will see my eminence emanating through you. I listen your noiseless cries, the questions you've been as well embarrassed to voice. You've addressed if you're great sufficient, if you're genuinely called. Let me guarantee you, you are commendable. You are called. You are recovered. Your salvation is secure. I've seen your diligence through enduring. I've observed you serve me indeed, when it hurt. Come to me with your burdens. Learn from me, for I am delicate and humble in soul. I do not control or control. I offer opportunity and breakthrough. Stand firm presently. You've supplicated, you've looked for direct. You've done all you can in your claim quality. Presently, observe as I move on your sake, breaking each chain and expelling each shackle that has held you back. You're almost a step into a modern season. Do not be perplexed of the new. What I'm calling you to might feel unusual to begin with, but believe my driving. It's a modern task, tailor-made for you. No control in paradise or on soil can turn around what I'm around to do in your life. I see your minutes of mortification and need, the tears you've shed in mystery. These were tests planning you for the plenitude I'm bringing your way. Be speedy to comply my promptings on how to steward this favoring. To those battling with well-being issues, I am your healer. Observe for the signs and ponders I will perform in and through you. Your declaration will bring eminence to my title. For the parent at your wit's conclusion, with a defiant child, am giving you powerful shrewdness. You've inquired what to do, feeling overpowered and unable, but keep in mind, my elegance is adequate for you. My quality is made culminate in your weakness. Lift up your head, dear one. The disgrace, the blame, the feeling of inadequacy, it closes presently. You are entering a season of divine favor and extraordinary arrangement. I see the broken connections, the double crossings that have cleared out you scarred and solidified. The long time the adversary has stolen from you will be reestablished 1,000-fold. Don't fear the unused places I'm taking you. It might feel awkward to begin with, maybe indeed flawed. But what I've called you to, I've moreover cleansed and arranged. It's an unused task, and it's yours to grasp. It prepared for a sudden move of my soul, It might capture you off protect, but it's what you've been supplicating for. Remember, postponed acquiescence is insubordination. When I provoke you, act rapidly. Your compliance opens entryways that no man can close. In breaking generational curses and genetic afflictions, what has tormented your family line closes with you. Observe and see the marvels I perform, not fair for you, but through you. To those feeling insufficient or less than, whether due to physical restrictions or societal pressures, hear me clearly. You are frightfully and magnificently made. Your worth isn't decided by your efficiency or flawlessness, but by my cherish for you. I'm giving you a modern viewpoint on your trials. What the adversary implied for fiendish, I'm utilizing for your good. The fire you've strolled through has expended you. It's refining you. You've inquired for shrewdness in inconceivable circumstances. I'm giving you methodologies from heaven, unconventional arrangements that will take off others in amazement. Your declaration will be, as it were God seem have done this. For those who feel overlooked or neglected, I see you. Been situating you for a promotion, not fair in the common, but in the otherworldly domain. Your reliability and lack of definition is all lost to bear natural product in the open. I'm mending ancient wounds, passionate injuries you thought you'd have to live with until the end of time. Observe as I change your intellect, recharging thought designs and breaking dangerous cycles. To the imaginative souls feeling stuck or deadened, in discharging a new blessing, thoughts will stream, and you'll make with a reason past what you can envision. Your craftsmanship, your music, your words, they are weapons in the otherworldly domain. For those doing combating addictions and feeling embarrassed, I'm not condemning you, I'm enabling you to break free. My quality is made culminate in your shortcoming. Each day is an unused opportunity to select freedom. To those feeling forlorn in a crowd, even in church, I'm bringing profound, important associations. I'm adjusting you with individuals who will hone you, back you, and run this race nearby you. For my children confronting incomprehensible chances, I'm giving you inventive thoughts and divine associations. Your future will be a declaration of my arrangement and a channel for kingdom advancement. To those who feel they've held up as well long, that their time has passed, it's not as well late. I'm the God of 11th hour wonders. For those battling with mental well-being, uneasiness, discouragement, or other challenges, I'm bringing peace that outperforms understanding. Your intellect is being reestablished day by day. You're not characterized by your diagnosis. For those feeling stuck in dead-end employments or unfulfilling careers, I'm opening modern entryways. Your work will end up your door. You're calling a stage for my radiance. To those who've been misjudged, judged unjustifiably, or dishonestly denounced, I'm bringing vindication. Your character will talk louder than any allegation. Truth will prevail. To those feeling insufficient as guardians, questioning your each choice, I'm giving you intelligence past your a long time. Your children will rise up and call you favored. For those feeling caught by their past, characterized by their botches, I'm giving you a modern character. You are not who you were, inmate, you are a new creation. Your future is bright. To the providers feeling exhausted, pondering if you'll give up things, I see each act of liberality. I'm recharging you, you cannot outgive me. Observe as I open the windows of paradise over your life. For those feeling weight to compromise their values, I'm reinforcing your resolve. Standing for truth may take an toll you in the brief term, but the rewards are unceasing. Your judgment is valuable to me. To the late shorts feeling like everybody else is ahead, keep in mind, I'm not bound by human timelines. Your season of realization is coming. What looks like delay is regularly my security and arrangement. To those feeling detached from me, questioning my presence or my goodness, I'm close to the brokenhearted. Your legitimate questions do not outrage me. Look for me with all your heart, and you will discover me. Child, as I have blessed you with these words, pass them on to another who is weary. Let your kindness be a vessel for my love to reach those in need. My cherished, I see you in all your complexity and beauty, your battles and triumphs, your questions and your confidence. All of it is known to me. I am here, ever show, observing over you with a door that outperforms human understanding. Turn to me, and I will give the recuperating you seek. The noble might thrive, their impact spreading distant and wide. In these times of altar, I crave for you to be productive, to construct solid families and communities established in cherish and sympathy. I see those of you battling with physical burdens. The severity and torment of the past can show in startling ways, keeping you caught in cycles of persecution. But I pronounce that these generational burdens are broken. In the coming days you will start to see transformation, not fair in your body but in your soul as well. A few of you feel unworthy, addressing whether I may ever utilize somebody with your past, someone who has known the profundities of compulsion, abuse, and disgrace. Tune in closely. It is absolutely since of your encounters that I will utilize you capably. Your story of recovery will bring trust to incalculable others caught in comparative circumstances. Many of you carry burdens of disgrace, feeling unworthy of cherish or regard due to past choices or things done to you. I say to you, come out of stowing away. Fair as I called Lazarus from the tomb, I call you out of the obscurity of disgrace and into the light of my adore. I am reestablishing your honor, covering you with nobility and truth. You are commendable of being listened, of being seen for who you genuinely are. I am changing you into my agents in this world, a kingdom of the chosen who will serve me and bring my light to the darkest places. As you develop an understanding of who I am and who I've made you to be, that information will spread like fierce blaze, bringing trust and change wherever you go. Be arranged, for there will be seasons of expanded challenge. Fair as I refine my individuals Israel through times of hardship, so as well will I utilize troublesome circumstances to shape you. But do not fear, for I am with you through it all. My cherish for you remains enduring, indeed when you feel distant from me. A few of you have strayed, however indeed in your meandering, my adore seeks after you. There may be results for choices made, but know that my heart is continuously toward compromise. Return to me, and you will discover mercy. There are those among you addressing your exceptionally personality, uncertain of who you are or where you have a place. I say to you, isolated yourself from those who would lead you off track. I have made you with reason and aim. Grasp the one-of-a-kind person I've planned you to be, or maybe then adjusting to the desires of others. I am calling forward assets from each course to bolster the work I've called you to do. What you require will be given, regularly in startling ways. Remain caution, and be prepared to move when I coordinate you. Develop a propensity of drawing close to me. Make space in your life for calm minutes in my nearness. It is there, in the stillness, that you will listen my voice most clearly. I long for insinuate discussion with you to talk straightforwardly to your heart. When questions emerge or the adversary whispers lies approximately my adore for you, stand firm in what you know to be genuine. Review the ways I've demonstrated my steadfastness to you in the past. Let those recollections fortify your resolve to believe me, indeed when circumstances appear critical. Utilize the intellect I've given you to look for me perseveringly. Consider my words, watch the complexities of the characteristic world I've made. As you do, you'll pick up intelligence that will direct you through life's complexities. Let that intelligence saturate each choice, each direction. In the quietness of your heart, tune in for the delicate promptings of my soul. I'm continuously at work, directing you toward the future I've arranged. Be still and know that I am God. In that stillness, you'll discover clarity and course. Consider the unfathomability of my creation. How numerous ponders there are to discover, from the most minor subatomic molecule to the most remote comes to of the universe. My imaginative control is on show. Let that information fill you with wonder and reverence. Even encounters that appear negative or agonizing can be openings for development. Believe that I am at work, utilizing each circumstance to shape you into the individual I've predetermined you to be. Nothing is squandered in my economy. Grasp who you are in this minute, for I have carefully created each perspective of your being, your peculiarities, your qualities, your seen flaws. All of it serves a reason in my terrific plan. Rest in the information that you are intentioned and magnificently made. As you walk in truth and keenness, you'll discover that cherish normally streams from you to others. Your life will gotten to be a confirmation to my goodness, drawing others toward the light. Plant seeds of thoughtfulness wherever you go, and I will cause them to thrive. Let your life be stamped by liberality and sympathy. As you grant openly to others, you ended up an expansion of my hands in this world. Your acts of benevolence swell outward, making waves of positive alter distant past what you can see. There is so much however to find, so numerous skylines however to investigate. As you step into the completion of who I've made you to be, you'll discover delight and reason past degree. Keep your eyes settled on me, and I will light up the way sometime recently you. Keep in mind, my adored, that the quality to drive forward comes not from inside yourself, but from my indwelling nearness. Incline into that quality when your claim saves are drained. Permit my cherish to recharge you from the interior out, changing you in ways you never thought possible. Walk certainly in the information that you are profoundly cherished. Each step of your travel is critical to me. I charm in observing you develop, learn, and overcome. Your triumphs bring me delight, and your battles move me to sympathy. As we proceed this travel together, know that I am continuously working for your great. Indeed, when you cannot see or get at my strategies, believe in my culminate timing and interminable wisdom. Embrace each unused day as an opportunity to draw closer to me and to affect the world around you. Your life has noteworthiness past what you can envision. Go forward presently with certainty, knowing that you are cherished past degree. Let that adore flood from you to others, bringing light to the darkest places and trust to the most frantic situations. Dear child, if this message has moved your spirit, express your faith and let others see my love through your actions. My adored child, nowadays marks a turning point in your travel. As the day breaks and you open your eyes, know that your nearness in this world is no coincidence. Long sometime recently you drew your to begin with breath. I made a pondered choice to bring you into prisons. My reason was clear, to fashion a profound association with you, to shower you with gifts past your comprehension. Listen closely to the beat of your heart, for in its unfaltering beat, you'll discover echoes of my nearness. I enclose you presently, pouring out my favor upon you in ways imperceptible to the bare eye. I see your battles, I listen your implicit supplications, and I stand next to you, prepared to revive your soul and recharge your quality. Nowadays, I need you to get at the profundity of my adore for you. You are not unfastened in this endless universe. You are secured in my immovable affection. Open your eyes to see what I see when I see it you, a cherished soul, blessed for a one-of-a-kind reason. Feel my tender touch upon your shoulders as I whisper, my child, our travel together has as it were fair started. I have arranged rewards for you, experiences that will shape your predetermination. Do not be debilitated by the timing of things. I am not one, with the other hesitant nor late in my activities. This exceptionally minute hath been carefully chosen for our hearts to adjust more closely than ever before. Your way may some of the time appear questionable, and the travel may demonstrate challenging at times, but keep in mind I walk nearby you, coordinating your pace with boundless persistence. When you bumble, my arms are prepared to capture you and set you back on your feet. I am directing you toward a season of tranquility and delight. You were shaped with ardor. I carefully molded each perspective of your being, engraving a story of trust and thriving for your life. In minutes when you feel lacking or misplaced, remind yourself that those sentiments do not characterize you. I see you in an unexpected way. I see the magnificence and quality I've woven into the texture of your soul, preparing you to confront life's challenges with boldness and beauty. Take charm in our relationship, for you hold uncommon put in my heart. Indeed, when your way leads through destroyed places, I will bring you to minutes of sacrosanct connection. When impediments show up inconceivably, my hand is there to direct you over them. In your minutes of shortcoming, I will be your source of quality. When exhaustion weighs overwhelming on your shoulders, discover rest in me. Put your belief in my nearness, for I hold everything you require. The conclusions of the world may influence and move, but my voice remains steady, talking words of confirmation over your life. My favors for you are interminable, and your confidence in me will continuously discover strong ground. I will fill your domestic with my nearness, imbuing your heart with a peace that rises above human understanding. I am the one who makes openings where none appear to exist. I will make a way forward when all ways show up blocked. The work of your hands will thrive, getting to be a source of favoring to others. I am showing each tear you've shed, each exertion you've made, each supplication you've whispered. I've seen your minutes of tirelessness, your choice to stand firm in the confront of misfortune. I see the calm hours when you select ardor over severity, liberality over self-centeredness. Your activities bring me bliss. Do not develop exhausted in doing great, for at the designated time, you will see the natural products of your labor. I have chosen you to be a reflection of my ardor and radiance wherever you go. You are a reference point of light, lighting up the way for others to involvement my cherish through your life. Be an encourager, amplify a making a difference hand to those in require. Let your words recuperate and your activities exemplify kindness. Step strongly into the predetermination I have arranged for you. My cherish encompasses you like an impervious post, and my peace dwells at the center of your being. Those who wish you hurt will discover their endeavors worthless, for I stand as your shield and your defender. To those who talk well of you and honor you, they as well might get plenteous favors, for my liberality knows no bounds. I have called you by title, and you have a place to me. I have prepared you with one-of-a-kind blessings and abilities that as it were you can offer to the world. Grasp the calling I have put on your life without wavering. Be gallant in seeking after your reason, for I am with you, giving all you require to fulfill your mission. My guarantee expands not as it were to you but to the ears that will take after. Your cherished ones will be wrapped in my beauty and favored by your steadfastness. I am planting seeds of trust and favoring in your life nowadays that will surrender a bountiful collect for a long time to come. These words I talk to you are immovable truth. I am the creator of your fate, and I have composed a life of reason, beauty, and bliss for you and for those you will touch. Have confidence that I am working in ways you cannot however see, coordinating circumstances for your advantage. My plans for you are established in thriving and trust, outlined to provide you a future filled with guarantee. Be quiet, for you are right on plan. Each minute unfurls inside my idealized timing. Have certainty that I am directing you to where you require to be. Extend your hands and open your heart to get the favor I am pouring out upon you. I am recording my words profound inside your soul, where they will stay until the end of time. Nowadays, I announce you favored past degree. Walk with confirmation, knowing that my favoring goes with you wherever you go. Let my cherish be your direct, my peace your steady companion, and my bliss the quality that lifts your spirit. I put my assurance over you, protecting you from hurt. Beneath my care, you will not be touched by the adversary. Where I give, there will be no need. Where I bring flexibility, no one might stay oppressed. Believe in me, for my light will enter each corner of your heart, coordinating your steps and giving clarity in times of confusion. Rest in the peace I offer you, a peace that stands firm indeed in the confront of your most prominent stresses. As your contemplations rise to meet me, so will I hoist my word in your life. You will prosper in each season, finding favor with those around you. I have affirmed my word over your life for all your days. Accept and observe as your trust takes unmistakable form. Pursue your goals with assurance, denying to let deterrence prevent you. Keep in mind that each involvement in your life is portion of a more prominent arrange to reinforce your character, extend your confidence, and draw you closer to me. Storms may come, but you will never confront them alone. I am continually at work on your sake, indeed when my activities are covered up from sea. Each challenge you experience is an opportunity to develop our association, to witness my hand moving in your life, and to get it that my ways are higher than your claim. Indeed, in the darkest moments, my beloved, if these words have stirred your soul, let your heart respond with love. Press the like button and know that I am with you always. I am working to bring around great. No mountain is as well tall for you to overcome, not in your career, your connections, or your individual development. Let us spend time together in supplication where you can pour out all your concerns. I am here, continuously prepared to tune in, continuously open to grasp you in all your endeavors. I will direct you along the way of exemplary nature and peace. When you discover yourself overpowered by life's turbulent waves, call out to me, and I will calm the storm. Here you will discover your asylum and your comfort. In your minutes of pity, I will be your light. Indeed, as you walk through the darkest valley, know that I am right next to you, holding your hand, grasping you, giving you quality and consolation. You have never cleared out my locate, nor will my adore for you ever lessen. My control will start your travel, and my beauty will maintain you each step of the way. As you go almost your day, keep my words near to your heart. Reflect on them routinely and supplicate for them to be carved profoundly into your being. Let them direct your contemplations and activities, forming your life to reflect my adore and beauty to those who watch your life. They will see the fulfillment of my guarantees. Do not be discouraged when others come up short to get at your travel. I have set inside you something more noteworthy than human comprehension. See to the sky and keep in mind that I am the God of boundless assets. Believe that my timing is idealized in all things. When you lurch or lose heart, know that I am utilizing indeed those encounters to refine you, plan you for more prominent things, and draw you closer to the fate I have arranged for you. I have made you for triumph, and I will be show in each fight you confront. Move forward without fear of your enemies. I am with you, fortifying you, making a difference you, and securing your triumph. My peace dwells in your heart, and my delight is the source of your quality. Proceed to honor me in your activities and in the way you live your life. Open your heart to the copious soul I give, and rest secure in the information that all I have guaranteed you is genuine and certain. Expel fear from your intellect and question from your heart. The one who has done the incomprehensible sometime recently will do the incomprehensible once more for you. Where you see no way forward, I will make a way. What shows up to be a closed entryway, I will change into an opportunity that no one can deter. I will supply everything you need, emotional strength, physical arrangements, otherworldly guts, and more. You are priceless in my eyes, prized past degree. Your life is saturated with meaning and reason that rises above what you can see. Step into the world with confidence and strength, my child. The future I have arranged for you holds wonders and delights past your most out-of-control imagination. Remember continuously, I am your steady companion, your immovable bolster. When the whirlwind seethes inside you, call upon me, for I am your peace, your strong establishment, your secure harbor. I see your torment, I get at your fears and tensions. Do not be anxious, for I am continuously mindful of you, indeed in minutes when you feel imperceptible to the world. If conviction appears challenging right presently, begin with a little start of belief. That little starting can lead to momentous changes. My radiance sparkles in and through you, and through your life, others will witness little supernatural occurrences, involvement, benevolence, and feel my love, perhaps in the mending of a companion for whom you supplicated, or in the re-established trust of a stranger touched by your kind words. I will be your quality when you feel powerless, your direct when the way appears dull. You are never really alone, for I am continuously by your side, holding your hand through both the trials and the triumphs. Wherever life takes you, you will be a source of favoring to others. I will enlighten your way, appearing you the way to peace, delight, and fulfillment. The seeds you sow will prosper beneath my care. By choosing to put your belief in me, you will find reason and quality for each step of your travel. I am with you in all you do, continuously prepared to offer assistance you require as it were call out to me. On troublesome days I will lift you up. When weariness sets in, I will breathe modern life into you. You can continuously move forward, trusting that everything I do is working toward your extreme good. Remember, at whatever point you reach out to me, I am as of now at work on your sake. I organize circumstances to move you forward. I ignite confidence inside you, rousing you to modern conceivable outcomes. When you call upon me, I celerity my delivery people to ensure you with my control. When you are harming, I go to your wounds, making you entire once more. When inconveniences encompass you, I calm the storms and calm your fears. No burden is as well overwhelming for me to bear. No fear as well overpowering for me to disperse. My hand upon you is continuously tender, never onerous. You are secure in my care, and there is no address you might inquire that I cannot reply. No clouded intellect or disturbed soul is past my capacity to enlighten and alleviate. Know this, I hold the key to open each entryway in your life. I get at your questions, and I guarantee that in time, you will pick up clarity as well. Essentially put your belief in me, and you will discover answers to puzzles you do not however comprehend. My adore for you is unlimited and interminable. I will change your distresses into bliss, your misfortunes into picks up. I guarantee to bring light indeed when obscurity appears to win. I know you've confronted hardships, but I am working resolutely on your sake. You are profoundly adored, and each word of each supplication you articulate comes to my ear. Your needs are of most extreme significance to me, and I care profoundly approximately each viewpoint of your life. My cherry child, I listen each word you talk, feel each tear you shed. I am here close to you, inside you. There's no require for fear. I shaped you with reason, imbuing your future with goodness and quietness. Each choice you make guides you toward truth, toward me. When question clouds your intellect, turn to me. I'll control your heart, driving you along the particular way that closes in my grasp. Overlook those who stray from my lessons, for they cannot direct you to the peace and endowments I offer. Instead, discover bliss in your travel, endow your steps, your trusts, your exceptionally being to my care. My intelligence lights up the haziness, my direction shapes your tomorrows. I will lead you out of your possessed Egypt. I keep in mind your torment, your battles, your noiseless cries. I inquire for your tolerance, knowing that all things unfurl for your advantage in my culminate timing. Take consolation in this. I am your God. I will never spurn you. In quiet, I work. In spite of the fact that my nearness may appear intangible, I direct you like a shepherd's staff, shield you like armor in fight. My pledge with you is eternal, my fondness without conclusion. Have confidence in my words. You are my cherished child, until the end of time held in my embrace. My beloved child, are you prepared to embrace my love more deeply and walk in the brilliance of my eternal light? Click join to discover the richness of my teachings and the warmth of fellowship. Together, we will grow in love and grace, walking side by side in faith. Join now and unite with others on this sacred journey. I know you totally, my dear one, and I pass no judgment. I see your fears, your stresses, your laments, and the burdens that weigh upon you. I'm not here to count your botches or scrutinize your imperfections. I come bearing beauty to re-establish, cherish where light has darkened, to recover what fault and mistake have driven absent. Your past lies behind you, past days have blurred. Your way leads forward. Trust and reason anticipate, sufficient to fill your days and secure your put in my kingdom. Where human locate falls flat, my adore locate sees what lies ahead. I exist past the reach of your vision, an ever-present light, the light that remains when all other light has gone. You've known me indeed in isolation, and you recognize me here, for I am closer than your following pulse. My nearness is consistent, my cherish is undaunted. My arrange for you outperforms your understanding, continuously adjusted with your extreme well-being. Throughout history, I have championed my children, fair as I winner you presently. When it appeared the world had turned its back on you and obscurity closed in, I grasped you, lifting you from the profundities. I did not turn absent from your enduring. I saw the magnificence in you that others ignored, the start of trust they fizzled to take note. I clothe you in truth and appeared you the equitable way. I proceed to walk close to you, celebrating your triumphs and supporting you through each step of your travel. Words cannot completely capture my sentiments for you. I have sobbed near by you in your minutes of dissatisfaction. I have shared in your distress, holding you near and rousing you to drive forward. My nearness in your life is faithful. I will continuously be there to lift you up. Your way is strewn with miracles, signs of my nearness, unforeseen openings, accommodated connections, and a quality inside you that you never knew existed. When question creeps in and belief falters, keep in mind this, my adore for you originates before time itself. It is interminable and constant. My guarantees never waver. Carry these words with you continuously, day and night. Store them in your heart. When exhaustion surpasses you or you feel misplaced, review this truth. I am your immovable partner. I've made the extreme give up so that you might discover your way back to me. Let go of anything prevents your relationship with me. I call to you as one calls to a cherished companion. My cherish will enlighten your darkest evenings, a comforting warmth to defrost your heart when the world develops cold. Hold quick to this truth presently and continuously. Anything obscurity or pity presses in on you, I come bearing light. My child, know that I see past your surface. I see the profundities of your being. In minutes when you feel misconstrued or alone, keep in mind that I comprehend you fully, the complexities of your character, the subtleties of your battles. Nothing get away, my cherishing love. When the weight of the world bears down upon you and your soul feels smashed underneath its burden, I am there to bear your stack. My quality is boundless, my perseverance boundless. Incline on me, and I will support you through the fiercest storms and the darkest evenings. In times of delight, I celebrate with you. Your grin is a reflection of the light I've put inside you. When you accomplish your objectives or overcome impediments, know that I am celebrating your triumphs, glad of the strength and assurance you've shown. There may be times when you address my arrange or battle to get it the way I've said sometime recently you. It's affirm to wrestle with question, to voice your concerns to me. I am not a far-off, unapproachable God, but a cherishing parent who invites your trustworthiness and engagement. Bring your questions, your dissatisfactions, indeed your outrage to me. I can handle your crude feelings, and I will meet you in the middle of your battle. When you lurch or make botches, do not let disgrace drive you absent from me. My adore for you is not unexpected on your flawlessness. I see your endeavors, your crave to do what is right. Come to me in your disappointments as promptly as in your victories. My pardoning is continuously accessible. My beauty is abundant. My adored, you are on a travel of getting to be. Each day brings you closer to completely realizing the individual I made you to be. Grasp this prepare of development and change. Do not be disheartened by mishaps or anxious with the pace of alter. I am at work in you, and I will bring to completion the great work I have started. Amen. My adored child, I am giving you significant favors and strong guarantees. I'm enhancing your funds, guaranteeing success that will free you from all obligations. I will lift you so profoundly that indeed those who envy you will discover you unrecognizable. Inside my lessons, you'll discover priceless exhortation to improve your shrewdness and grow your understanding, empowering you to make reasonable choices and evade the catches set by adversaries. Always keep in mind, I am more than a gatekeeper. I am your companion, and my most profound wish is for you to put your belief in me over all others. I invest you with imposing quality and hone your recognition to recognize the misdirection of those who plot against you in mystery. No destructive hand will reach you. In my care, you are defended. My blessed messengers encompass you, protecting you against any threat. I thwart the plans of the pernicious and those expectation on pulling you down. That's why your adversaries develop angry. Their methodologies disintegrate each time they endeavor to strike. Do not fear them, for I will systematically disassemble their endeavors. Proceed your travel in peace, sure in my steady nearness. You require not stress, for I am your defender and caregiver. Your children are secure inside my get a handle on, safe to the adversary's plots, which I have as of now foiled. I watchfully direct each step your children take, guaranteeing they never waver and stay securely in my embrace. Persist in your supplications and bow day by day to brace your confidence. See my compelling hand provide arrangements and transformative changes to your concerns. Live knowing that all will be well, and walk unquestionably toward the impressive future you imagine. Continue with delight and a grin, spreading my lessons, my brightening, and my adore. This will puzzle your enemies and drive those who wish you hurt to desert their plans and look for your pardoning. You are my chosen one, and I deny to let you confront defeat. They may endeavor to challenge you, but you will see them eventually confront their disrespect. Discharge all pessimism and let your words be filled with confidence and trust. Do not be discouraged by lies, defame, insuperable, or wrong reports. You have the potential to reach distant past your current restrictions to a put I have ordained for you. Be that as it may, your advance may slow down if you provide assurance to those who wish to lead you into darkness. My range is for you to be favored, and for my culminate plan to be realized in your life. Take this truly, the time is presently. By holding my hand, you can accomplish all your dreams. But if you let go and stray, you chance vanquish. Keep in mind, separated from me, you can fulfill nothing. I want to see you continuously triumphant. You will not experience disgrace or overcome, but you must remain inside my protect and protection. Many will attempt to occupy your consideration, but my soul will secure your heart from disheartening, perplexity, or misery. If you ever feel crippled, take a minute to be alone, and come conversation with me. I'm completely mindful of your circumstances, but I need you to express your feelings, to empty those burdens from your soul and take off them at my sacrificial table. I will change your grieving into bliss, your debilitation into charm, and invest you with quality. I will kill any shortcoming inside you. We will combat these challenges together. You are never alone in this battle. Development bravely, indeed through dim and questionable ways. You are bold, and nothing can scare you. I take bliss in seeing your bravery and triumphant soul. Each triumph we share is not, as it were, a confirmation to my steadfastness and cherish, but to a reflection of your true commitment to me. I have numerous valuable blessings holding up for you since you have been steadfast in little things. A more noteworthy wealth is forthcoming. Offer me your adore and commend. I look for to hold the preeminent put in your life. I am prepared to uncover to you marvelous things past your creative energy, recognizing the reality with which you seek after our relationship. From this day forward, you are venturing into an unused domain of extraordinary wealth where endowments and openings will unfurl like never before. Banish fear from your heart and intellect. I am here to direct you to victory. If you believe in me, you will overcome. I inquire you presently, do you accept in my guarantees? When you reply, I accept with all my heart, tune in closely, for I have something pivotal to share. With cherish, I talk to you, and with a grasp of cherish, I relieve you. It is my will for you to involvement significant peace, to internalize profoundly the words I send to your soul. The period of enduring has finished. The time of pity and brokenness has passed. In my capable title, you will prevail the suffering that has tormented you. Life and mending are on their way to you. Strength and delight are implanting your being. Quality and bravery arrive with each modern daybreak, filling any void with boundless joy. I command you presently to get fuel to joy and to savor the gifts I have as of now presented upon you. Tune in closely to me. Do not turn absent or desist to listen my voice. Do not expel or neglect these words implied for your advantage. I adore you ceaselessly, and I am enthusiastic to give you with inexhaustible fondness and sacred consolation, so that in the midst of trials, you feel ensured, bolstered, favored, and significantly loved. However, since I hold you dear in my heart, there is something crucial I must share for the recuperating of your inward being. Acknowledge and cherish these words I confer. If you wish for the entryways and windows of paradise to open, if you long to cross the bridge to the divine and powerful, you must cleanse all grievances and cynicism from your heart. Whereas I cheer in your confidence, do not let the poison of complaint decrease your sincere conviction. Maintain a strategic distance from sustaining negative feelings or contemplations of negativity, as they can multiply out of the blue, undermining the imperativeness of your valuable faith. Remove feedback from your talk. Remove yourself from companions who cultivate friction, question, and hatred. Instead, look for the company of astute and strong companions. Choose nowadays whether you will grasp the positive changes and endowments that are before long to show in your life. If you desert complaints, if you cling to confidence, if you grasp trust, and if you dismiss all cynicism, wondrous results will take after. Gifts, arrangement, flexibility, mending, family agreement, delight in your soul, and a heart brimming with bliss. All these blessings stream copiously to a heart that chooses to accept in me. My precious one, if this message has blessed you, let your light shine before others by showing your love and devotion. I'm here to clear the impediments that piece your way, to tear down the dividers that darken your sea of the impressive future anticipating you. In separating the unforgiving ties that tie your hands and lifting the gigantic burden that debilitates to sink your soul. For as well long, unfavorable winds have directed you toward the storm's eye, undermining to suffocate you in pity and lose hope. But nowadays, I announce your freedom. I will breathe my divine breath upon this storm of malevolence. The clouds loaded with fear and uneasiness will scatter. The words I talk to you carry life. They hold the control to show genuine supernatural occurrences, the changes you've longed for, and the new begin you've implored for. However, regard this caution. You are no longer at a range where time can be misused. You cannot bear to rise from this minute and disregard my words. Do not trivialize the beauty and benevolence gave upon you. Feed your soul with my word. Let it recuperate you. Sweeten your heart with the nectar of paradise. Grasp the direct you get nowadays. This year, put into hone all the enlightening lessons you've absorbed. I will remind you each morning as you stir. You will look upon me, your otherworldly ear adjusted to my voice. And if my nearness appears tricky, look for me out. You know where I am, as close as your confidence, inside reach of your supplications. I am enthusiastic to fulfill the wants that spring from your heart. If you wish to witness extraordinary wonders, know the steps, endow me with your heart, cast aside questions, act fairly, hand over the reins of your life, and pay notice to my words. I have predicted critical changes before long to unfurl, and the guarantees I have made to you will come to fulfillment. You will be discharged from obligation. I will give you with work and quality. Nothing is outlandish for me, and all through this time you've went through getting to know me, you have slowly started to see, get it, and accept that my word is genuine. It must and will be fulfilled. I adore you profoundly. Cling firmly to me. Yield your questions and grievances, all battling with your possessed quality. Permit me the chance to favor you and appear you the colossal adore I have for you. My nearness will until the end of time go with you. My sacred soul will fill and direct you. Announce your conviction in me. Hand over your distress and your disappointments. Put in my hands the dreams you felt compelled to desert. Lay down at my feet those considerations that weaken your worth. Together, we will explore this travel, and you will see the totality of my gifts and cherish unfurl in your life. I crave for you to encounter genuine love, a door that is veritable and not at all like any you have felt some time recently. This is the excellent, delicate, and effective cherish I offer you. Proceed to implore. I need you near, protected securely beneath my heavenly assurance. The disheartening you confront looks for to drag you absent, to tear you from my grasp and drag you through an unsafe leave. But this is not the destiny I have arranged for you. Today, I am coming out to lift your spirits, give you peace, calm your uneasiness, and bless you with the quality you require. Do you acknowledge my adore? Will you grasp the quality I give? React with the full truthfulness of your heart. Guarantee that you won't take off my nearness. But know this, indeed if you attempt to take off, indeed if enemies endeavor to grab you absent, I will never let you stray. Wherever you go, I will be there, prepared to bring you back to me. The enemy might whisper that you are ordained to be alone, that I have spurned you since you are flawed. But that is not genuine. I will never take off you or forsake you. Nothing can disjoin you from my love, not disgrace, dismissal, disappointment, nor condemnation. I adore you with an eternal adore that cannot be broken. You are mindful of this, but I reaffirm it presently, pronouncing it over again. I am lighting inside your heart the fire of my unceasing adore. You can feel it blending in your spirit. I am rousing you to live energetically, notwithstanding of the apparently unfavorably challenges, the impressive deterrents, and the assaults you right now persevere. From this day forward, everything will alter. You will not be the same. Nowadays marks your resurrection. Nowadays you start to acquire what I have guaranteed you. Unceasing life is standing by in my nearness. But my sacred soul is moreover with you presently, enabling you with the quality required in this world. When you feel this fire touching your soul, your lips will open in commend, and you will at last comprehend the greatness of my control. I will lift you to incredible statures, and you will feel as if you are imagining. Your lips will flood with blissful melody. The burdens that have weighed you down will break down. You will see yourself as I see you, uncommon and predetermined to rise over your challenges and grasp modern blessings. You are not portion of the gather that shies absent from my word, the ones who wake up as it were to see obscurity and lies, choosing to feel deserted. They dismiss my adore and warmth, endeavoring for flawlessness in the mixed-up conviction that it's the as it were way to my elegance. My as it were ask is for a straightforward and earnest confidence. If such individuals endeavor to decrease your joy, do not welcome them, dismiss their offerings, and do not argue for their fellowship. Encompass yourself with those who elevate and esteem you, who do not look for to overwhelm your life or interfere in your family's choices. Do not let foes bring you back beneath the burden of vanquish and defamation. Instead, select the company of those who regard you, who abstain from intruding and spreading rumors. Favor those who truly empower you without anticipating anything in return. Your confidence travel is an individual one between you and me. I am enthusiastic to talk with you, to uncover and examine my plans. If you look for a more profound association, come discover me in the calm of the morning. Devote time to me when others are snoozing, bring your petitions, and tune in mindfully to the direction I give day by day. Have confidence, and I will react in different ways, uncovering myself to you and your family. Call on me, and I will appear you incredible and covered up things in dreams, making my eagerly known. I am lifting you to witness extraordinary wonders. Grasp and share these words with confidence, and inexhaustible endowments will encompass you. No matter how challenging your circumstance may be, never lose locate of my enormity and control. Look for asylum beneath my assurance. If you're troubled, incline on my bear and pour out your concerns. If you're on edge, depend me with your fears and tensions. My beauty and kindness are boundless, and my adore for you is profound. My child, as you walk in my love, I invite you to join in this mission. If you wish, click below to buy me a coffee and help extend the reach of my message through this channel. Your act of kindness brings joy to my heart and blesses many. I will help you. You are my child past any question. You have opened your heart to me. You adore me intensely, and this brings me bliss. Hence, you have each right to approach me certainly and talk transparently. Communicate with me without fear. Do not think that I am checking your activities to rebuff you. I put you in this world and chose you sometime recently your birth. I know your battles and qualities, your dreams and shortcomings. I do not hold hard feelings when you waver, nor ought to you stow away from me out of blame. To whom else would you turn? To somebody who claims to care and adore you but eventually deceives you. Believe in me, for I am ever loyal and cherishing, and I will never deceive you. Here in my nearness, I am not looking for your flaws, for I as of now know them. Nor am I holding out for you to come up short so I can turn absent from you. Instead, when you attempt to separate yourself, my soul effectively looks for you out. When you turn absent from my adore, I come to you and direct you back to the stream of tranquility, where you can drink from the living, fortifying waters that you cherish. This is why I encourage you. Indeed, in your darkest minutes, never disregard that I cherish you profoundly. My fondness and control are ever present, prepared to lift you from lose hope, to saturate your soul with reason and fulfillment, and to re-establish the trust and support you may have lost. I need you to genuinely accept and feel profoundly adored and secured, for this has continuously been genuine, is genuine presently, and will be genuine for all forever. Raise your arms in triumph. Indeed, if you feel disheartened, indeed, if you don't feel like battling, or if you think your enemies have won, notwithstanding of how you feel, take after my command. Raise your arms presently and keep in mind that you are triumphant through confidence, a child of the most tall God who adores you gigantically, who wraps you in elegance and encompasses you with favor. Review, as well, the triumphs of your past. You have confronted and overcome foes that appeared powerful. You have battled with all your might and won. You know what it is to fight, to develop fatigued, to drop, to come into my nearness, to get modern quality, and to rise and triumph once more. You have savored triumph, and presently, more than ever, you are prepared to confront all your conflicts. Today you use the sword of my sacred soul and carry inside you the heavenly word I have planted in your heart. You have never been a defeatist. Permit me to touch your heart and disperse the debilitation that clouds your vision. A fire is arousing inside your soul, encouraging you to proceed battling for your dreams and for the adored ones by your side. Know that you are not alone. You are cherished and profitable. Incline on my bear and cast absent those agonizing considerations that propose you are disliked or that I have spurned you, for you know this is not the truth. Grasp my words and feel my warm, comforting grasp. At this minute, you will not flounder or be overpowered by clashes or enduring. No matter what comes, believe in me. Have confidence. Hand over your torment and let me give consolation. If you require to cry, I am here to tune in. Open your heart presently and share what you are feeling. Yield those waiting sentiments of disappointment and defeat. I will be by your side each morning, each evening, each night, advertising consolation and bolster, asserting how much I esteem you. My adore wraps you, and my effective hand will continuously ensure you. Nowadays you rise from triumph to triumph. You stand up to impressive adversaries, jump over dividers of struggle, and prevail the powers of fiendish by trusting in my word, which fortifies you with colossal quality. At the conclusion of your travel, come and, on your knees, endow your fears and shortcomings to me once more. I am prepared to mend you with my heavenly cherish, to patch all wounds dispensed by the world, and to offer assistance. You raise your arms in triumph. We will celebrate your triumphs together. I will crown you with a crown of life and quality, and get ready to proceed your way the following day. When you feel you have come to the mountain summit, I will be there to celebrate with you and share in your bliss. No matter where you are in life, my cherish for you is eternal. I will continuously be prepared to bolster you in everything you require. I have endless gifts for you, and I will ceaselessly discover unused ways to energize you to keep battling. Do not regard the complaints of the critical. They have misplaced trust, seeing the world breaking down whereas the swarms run in fear. I keep you and your family protected beneath my mantle of cherish. I will encompass you with wealth, arrangement, well-being, and security. Do not fear fabric misfortunes. The deterrents to your bliss are but transitory, and everything happens for a reason. I affectionately care for those I cherish, and each challenge you experience will be changed into a blessing. I will evacuate those adjusted with fiendish who endeavor to weaken your future and disturb my plans. They are betrayed, accepting they use more control than your wonderful Father, who worships you. Stand firm in your confidence, faithful, disregard their reactions and assaults. Center and prepare yourself to oversee all the favors I have in store for you. I am your genuine Father, I cherish you. Each day, as the sun rises, I am here to meet you. I am your all-powerful God. These words reverberate inside your heart. Feel my nearness nowadays. Bow your head in respect, be still and hold up. Near your eyes, feel my warmth touching your soul, moving your heart. Do not stifle your tears, Let them stream to wash absent debilitation and lose hope. Rise, clean yourself off, lift your hands to the sky, and broadcast with delight, victory is mine. Remember the triumphs of the past, but from nowadays forward, you will fulfill more prominent things since you have endowed your life to me and grasped my will. I cherish you and wrap you with profound fondness. You will never be crushed or overcome. Be filled with mettle and confirm your conviction in me. Do not wait in stress. Do not be vexed or discouraged almost anything. I listen all your supplications. Am making ways in the wild, and from my position of royalty streams a compelling waterway that clears absent all your inconveniences, clearing out your soul cleansed, calm, and at peace, prepared to be filled with confidence, trust, and tranquility. Expel the considerations that pound at your intellect. Permit me into those covered-up corners where agonizing recollections hide. I am your master, your savior. I have excused your deficiencies. There is no longer any reason for you to torment yourself with questions and self-approach. If you really adore and accept in me, halt accepting there is no cure for your circumstance. It is not my will for you to spend your days unhappy, missing the confidence to see up to the sky. I need you to be free from all stresses. Beginning nowadays, you are in fact living in a world filled with torment, but keep in mind you were particularly chosen for such a time as this, born into the right period. Each challenge you confronted has been portion of my divine arrange to light your confidence and humble you, planning you to get the shrewdness and inexhaustible endowments I am prepared to offer upon you. Your monetary battles will lessen once you discharge your hold on fabric belonging. Keep in mind, your family and your well-being are distant more important. If you recognize my cherish for you, learn too to adore yourself with tolerance and benevolence. Do not endeavor for flawlessness. It as it were lays impediments in your way and leads you toward perplexity. Everybody has trespassed, but I am with you, and I see the torment you persevere when you stray from my lessons and surrender to imprudent activities that lead to lament. However, there is pardoning and elegance holding up for your apologetic heart. Each morning presents unused chance, and am continuously here to expand my benevolent actions straightforwardly to you. I will come to you, thump on your window, and wake you with a pillar of sacred, immaculate light that will enlighten your confront and uncover the profundity of my adore for you. It is time for you to believe in me and cling to my nearness. You have a predetermination to fulfill, a reason to accomplish, dreams to seek after, and a family to sustain. I inquire as it were for your regard and devotion. Your heart is as of now mine, but you must take your travel towards flexibility seriously. Dear child, if this message has moved your spirit, express your faith and let others see my love through your actions. I did not donate you life to see you hurled by each wind that crashes you against the cruel waves. No longer put your belief in fair weather companions who raise you as it were to let you drop at basic minutes, at that point scorn your mishaps. They fault you for everything, and you hazard accepting their lies. Do not fear isolation. Grasp my cherish and fondness. Offer me the guiltless confidence of a child and believe in my significant cherish for you, my watchful care, and the confirmation that you will never be alone. You will discover triumph in your trials. I will give all that you require. I will reestablish your well-being when you are debilitated, and allow you the quality and tirelessness to press forward without floundering. Permit yourself to be cherished, do not fear. Let go of those who take off you, and never ask for anyone's nearness. I will be your companion on those chilly evenings when you pine for fair a word of support, a neighborly hand, an understanding ear, someone who tunes in without judgment. I will meet your needs when you stoop truly sometime recently me. Do this not only since I inquire it of you, but since you adore me. Appear me your devotion and devotion. I do not degree your worth by your outward devotion, or the flawlessness of your activities. I am disinterested by those who parade their commitment, however subtly contrive, and criticize my chosen and my fair. I will honor your dependability, confidence, and commitment, and I will reply your supplications when you come sometime recently me with a heart full of truthfulness. You as of now know this, for you have experienced my significant cherish. You require no advance confirmations. From nowadays your fears break down. I brace your convictions. Stress will no longer frequent you. You will walk with me toward triumph with a heart at peace, grasped by my adore and inundated in my tranquility. This is how it has continuously been, how it is presently, and how it will continuously be. Today, I saturate you with strength, disperse your fears, and reinforce your heart. I do not lead you through trials without a reason. There is standing by a compensate past the battles you persevere. I am here to change how you see yourself. You are important to me, and notwithstanding of your past, whether checked by triumphs or defeats, my cherish for you escalate each day. All your encounters have been forming you for the reason I have arranged for you and your family. Do not stay on the flaws of those you adore. Nowadays marks a altar. They will develop in stature, shrewdness, and otherworldly development. The individuals you know nowadays will be changed in the coming months. Stay immovable in supplication. This stage will pass. Your family will rediscover bliss. Concordance and peace will return to your home. But nowadays I inquire you to bring me all your concerns, your supplications, and your eager contemplations. Do not be irritated by trifling things. Let not outrage victimize you of the delight you look for. Abstain from expressing harmful words, dodge making unforgiving comparisons. Do not incur wounds on their souls. Whereas there are rules and commandments to maintain in your domestic, raise your voice not in outrage, never resort to insuperable. Some time recently implementing teach, calm yourself. Take a minute and inquire me to direct your activities and breathe divine shrewdness into your soul. I will offer assistance you offer, adoring direction to those you cherish. I will be with you from first light till sunset, and indeed as you rest, I will observe over you. I will talk through my word, rousing dreams of the terrific plan I have for you. You will stir filled with bliss and quality, prepared to confront any challenge with calm and confirmation. I will never let you persevere more than you can bear, but if you feel overpowered, accept in my word. I guarantee you can continue on since the triumph is as of now yours. I have secured it for you. Stand firm and proceed without tears or complaints, for fair a few steps ahead lie the compensate for your tirelessness, the prize for your dependability, and the natural products of your efforts, a confirmation to how much I esteem your reliability and your assurance to battle to the conclusion with nobility and resolve. I am blessing you with such quality that you will be able to tread upon snakes and scorpions, beguiling evil presences, and each drive of fiendish, and nothing will be able to hurt you. This is how I imagine you, filled with certainty, relentless boldness, and the certainty that all the excellent things you trust for will before long be realized. Your confidence is that start of certainty you appear each morning when you open your eyes. I am gigantically satisfied with you, and as a remunerate, I will uncover numerous ponders that I will perform in your life. I adore you profoundly, and in some cases I delay quietly, mulling over the excellent future that lies ahead for you. Do not fear the forms, do not be plagued by trials, and do not bashful absent from clashes. In my heavenly title, and by holding my hand, stand up to all your challenges. Tell me you will do this, that you will not let your feelings run the show you, nor will you be compelled by any affliction. I mend you, care for you, give for you, and support you. I donate you what you require. Increment the natural products of your labor, and fortify your contemplations with confidence and immovability. But most vitally, nowadays I instill in your soul this certainty, the relentless conviction that my adore for you is so significant that indeed if you lurch and blunder, I will proceed cherishing you unceasingly and will continuously help you in everything. Your life is a travel filled with wonderful shocks, incalculable openings, and challenges that lead to more noteworthy triumphs. Your confront transmits with confidence and certainty. Your grin brightens everybody around you. The way you treat individuals, particularly your family, illustrates my control and cherish and appears the world the wonders I can perform in the lives of those who depend their hearts to me. Nowadays I guarantee you that each challenge you confront has a reason. So do not be perplexed. Let not your soul be shaken. Proceed on this way with assurance, for I am continuously with you to give adore, peace, persistence, quality, and to imbue your life with bliss and tranquility. I cherish you. I am mindful of your enduring and will help you. I know your torment and will mend you. I see your tears when you cry out for a supernatural occurrence in the lives of those you adore, and believe me, a marvel is imminent. There is nothing inconceivable for me, no circumstance as well troublesome to revise, no issue as well awesome to change. This year, you must definitively select to accept in my word, to look for me in supplication so that I can sanction capable changes in your life. I will change your environment. I will change circumstances in your family, your work, and your funds. I will thrive your life and fulfill your wants and trusts. If you look for to get at my will, see to my composed, motivated, and sacred word. I need my commandments to be permanently carved in your heart and intellect so that you know how to react when the time comes, so that your roots develop solid and the winds cannot shake your confidence, and so that you are no longer discouraged by startling clashes that may arise. Rest guaranteed in your soul that I continuously listen your supplications. Am mindful to each cry, each supplication you make. The incense of your voice comes to my ears, and I collect your tears in my hands. I have not overlooked any of your demands. I have tuned into each word mindfully. You have implored for results that appear incomprehensible, but profound down you know me and have trusted in my control. You get it that my capabilities are powerful, and you accept that I will react with the marvelous answers you look for. Indeed, if at times you feel your confidence is little, keep in mind you have inquired me to offer assistance it develop. Know this, to me, your confidence is wonderful and endless. I enchant in hearing you when you supplicate. It satisfies me when you look for great and heavenly things for the well-being of your family. Dear one, if these words have comforted your spirit, share your joy by pressing like, for I see your heart and walk beside you. Do not anguish over them any longer. Your torment and uneasiness will before long be soothed as I take your burdens upon myself. Grasp the peace I offer you nowadays. You are a perfect work of art, complicatedly created and cherished inside my domain. From the first light of creation, I have outlined you with a particular reason and intellect, inserting a divine fate inside your quintessence. All through the ages, through the voices of prophets and the lives of the loyal, I have persistently certified that you are never alone. In each minute of delight and each trial, know that I am enduringly by your side. My adore for you is persistent, and my quality inside you knows no bounds. When life's whirlwinds seethe around you, when you confront surges of misfortune or mountains of trouble, see to the sky. There you will discover the backbone required, the persevering quality that has engaged years past. Fear not, for I am your asylum, your rampart, your defensive fortification. Child, you have the soul of a warrior. Daughter, you are prepared to handle and overcome any challenge. Let not debilitation or fear expend you, nor tune into the misdirection of the enemy. The control of my sacred soul dwells inside you. Let his fervor ignite your heart and his intelligence shape each decision. True significance lies not in common triumphs but in the significant effect you make on others' lives. Stand strong and gallant. Your words have the control to alter hearts, and your activities can recuperate significant harms. Avoid complacency and average quality. They as it were cloud your divine calling. You are ordained to lead a life of exceptional reason and significant effect. Grasp your dreams with furious confidence and move forward with certainty. Believe that I am ever show, directing your each step with accuracy and care. Understand the significance of appreciation is an imposing instrument in your otherworldly travel. Appreciate each breath, each dawn, and each modern chance as endowments. Appreciation will stay you, bringing peace that outperforms all natural understanding. Recognize me as the God of the incomprehensible. What may appear unattainable is inside your reach if you believe entirely in me. Grasp the plausibility of change and seek after the dreams I have put in your heart with intensity. Do not be hindered by challenges. Inside them, you will find important lessons and fundamental development for your soul. Keep in mind that a door is the foundation of existence. Love without limits, without conditions, without desire of return. Let your heart be a wellspring of kindness, pardoning, and beauty. Adore your neighbor as yourself and reach out to elevate the fallen. In this cherish, you will discover genuine joy and the totality of my nearness in your life. My adored child, put your stresses and burdens into my caring hands. You require not bear the weight of your fears and tensions alone. Believe that I am continuously looking after you, and my plans for you are filled with trust, success, and well-being. Each day, stir with appreciation, knowing you are encompassed by my significant and unlimited adore. Let me be your protect in the storm, and your directing light in the haziness. Believe in me, my dear one, and let my peace fill your whole being. Today, I favor each perspective of your life with plenitude. May your dreams come to fulfillment, your wants be satisfied, and your abilities be amplified for my radiance. Fear nothing, not one, or the other, the world nor its challenges. Walk strikingly and fearlessly, engaged by the heavenly soul inside you. May you continuously carry the lowliness to recognize that without me, you can accomplish nothing. Commit your victories to my title with beauty and lowliness, reflecting my adore and elegance to the world. Remain in my cherish, and I guarantee to remain by your side. Never will I take off you, not indeed for a minute. In times of depression, discover consolation in me. In minutes of question, look for my shrewdness. In times of delight, share in my bliss. Through all your life's encounters, know my steady nearness and perpetual cherish. My adore for you is boundless, interminable, and unbelievable. Rest in my cherish, discover peace in my grasp, and live each day completely mindful of my boundless love for you. Hold these words near to your heart. Let them be a consistent update and motivation to live a life grounded in confidence, reason, and love. I cherish you, and nowadays I hold you near, directing you towards a predetermination filled with well-being, thriving, and delight. In my hands rests the marvel you've been anticipating. Do not lose trust, for something superb is on its skyline. In minutes when your soul throbs and your heart feels burdened, let me encompass you with my words of adore, consolation, and trust. Never accept that you are alone or spurned. You have never been by yourself. Indeed, in times of obscurity, I have continuously been by your side, supporting you in my arms of adore and compassion. Today, my valuable child, inundate yourself in my adore and beauty, for I hold in my hands the supernatural occurrence you have so genuinely looked for. I have arranged a favoring so significant that it will revive your soul, re-establish your well-being, and thrive your life. This is the wonder for which you have intensely implored and yearned. Each tear you have shed has been seen by me, none has been unsuccessful. Each supplication, each moan, and each night thy cry hath been listened. I am here presently to wipe absent your tears and repair your most profound wounds. Throughout your travel, you have experienced trials that have tried your soul and checked your soul. You fought through sickness, persevered torment, stood up to distress, and wrestled with loose hope. However, through all these misfortunes, your confidence has remained unyielded. You've stood firm, accepting enduringly that I will react to your cries. It's vital for you to get it that my adore for you has remained steady, indeed in the thick of your battles. I have been right adjacent to you, for you are my cherished child, and it is my most profound wish to see you recuperated, to observe you flourish and succeed in each feature of your life. Do not yield to lose hope, my cherished. Never grant into disheartening. Do not let life's trials darken the truths I have talked. I know there are times when the burdens feel as well overwhelming, as if the whole world stands against you, and your quality appears to disappear. But keep in mind, particularly in your darkest hours, when it shows up all is misplaced, I am closer than you might think. I am holding your hand, directing you through the whirlwind. Life's challenges and tribulations are two openings for development and learning. In my hands, indeed, your most difficult encounters are changed into important lessons that will invigorate you. Maintain your confidence and tolerance, for frequently the most prominent favors rise from the hardest trials. Press ahead, my child. Never disregard that you are here for a reason distant more fantastic than any natural sickness or hardship. When torment and ailment cloud your vision, and you battle to see the broader picture, cling to my word. Hold quick to me. I am unpredictably weaving each angle of your life into a radiant embroidered artwork, coordinating all things to work together for your extreme great. Do not be dreadful of the future or alarmed by human judgments. In my hands, your future is secure. With me, all things are possible. You may not completely get a handle on the arrange I have for you at this minute, but rest guaranteed, it is created with cherish and filled with trust. I am quietly performing marvels in your life. In due time, you will witness the substantial comes about of my cherish and care. All I inquire is that you believe in me, and I guarantee that all you look for in confidence will in fact come to realization. Your travel is not implied to be navigated alone. My nearness is a consistent confirmation that you require not confront the dull alone. At whatever point the way gets to be soaking the shadows long, keep in mind that my light is adequate to direct your steps and disperse any haziness that infringes upon your peace. Dear one, your generosity through super thanks is a light in this world, helping to spread the message of hope and salvation. Together, we can touch more hearts with truth. Your support invites my blessings upon you, so click super thanks and walk in the fullness of my love. As you put each foot forward, do so with the certainty that comes from knowing I am with you, organizing each minute for a reason that outperforms insignificant natural understanding. In the complexities of life, where challenges appear to stack one upon another, it is crucial to keep your center on the guarantees I have made. These guarantees are not brief or changeable. They are as immovable as my nature, unchanging and unceasing. As the world changes, my word remains a steady source of trust and truth. Cling to this truth, for it is your grapple in the violent oceans of life. Let it be the compass that guides you through storms, and the calm voice that consoles you amid minutes of isolation and reflection. Furthermore, as you walk this way, keep in mind to amplify beauty and cherish to those around you. Your travel is not fair almost individual fulfillment, but moreover around affecting the lives of others in important ways. Each interaction is an opportunity to reflect the adore and elegance that you have gotten from me. Be a reference point of light in a world that all as well regularly stays in obscurity. Appear sympathy where there is torment, offer pardoning where there is offense, and spread peace where there is turmoil. In doing so, you exemplify the exceptionally standards of my kingdom here on soil. Let your life be a confirmation to the transformative control of confidence and the reality of my nearness. With each step you take, let it be a step towards more noteworthy understanding, more profound adore, and more significant faith. Trust in my timing, for it is idealized, and know that each minute of your life is woven into a bigger story, one of recovery, trust, and perpetual cherish. Continuously hold on to the significant truth that inside you dwells the control of confidence. This divine start permits you to see past your prompt circumstances, to see past the substantial and into the domain of plausibility. Your confidence in me bridges the hole between your supplications and my reactions, clearing the way for the appearance of extraordinary and effective supernatural occurrences in your life. Keep the fire of trust burning brightly inside your heart. Keep up intense confidence, indeed as storms seethe around you, and do not let them quench your internal light. This light speaks to my nearness inside you, sparkling enduringly indeed through the darkest times. Remember, you are profoundly cherished. My adore for you is boundless, unrestricted, and faithful. No matter your past botches or the times you vacillated, my cherish remains steady, and my arms are continuously open to you with sympathy and absolution. Know that I am continuously here, prepared to tune in. Anything you're confronting, bring it to me in supplication. There is no concern as well trifling, no burden as well overwhelming for me to bear. With me by your side, you are able of overcoming any impediment. Believe that the marvel you've been holding up for is in my hands. I will convey it to you at the culminate minute, so do not lose heart or develop fatigued. Keep up your confidence, for in my hands lies a future packed with gifts. Celebrate, for a critical marvel is on its way to you. I have listened to your supplications, and before long you will witness my response. Take a minute to retain my message, for presently is a time of disclosure. The wonder you have looked for is around to be realized. Be guaranteed that your current circumstance, no matter how challenging, is beneath my control. Triumph is pending. Do not be perplexed. These words are implied to brace your confidence, advertising you my boundless adore, elegance, and absolution. I am effectively tending to your concerns at this exceptionally minute. Keep in mind, I have prevailed the world, and you are with me. The world will not overcome you. In spite of the strengths of fiendish displayed against you, you are shielded beneath my assurance and care. The adversary wants your destruction, to see you endure for sins I have as of now excused. Stand firm, do not be influenced. Arm yourself with the shield of confidence and the sword of my word. Dig into the sacred texts and keep your heart from developing cold. The powers of obscurity will withdraw and gifts will be revealed. The reply to your supplication is arriving presently, loaded with a significant favoring for your life. You hold me in your heart. You are my cherished child. Do not let the trials and tribulations dim your light. I will never spurn you. You are exceedingly vital to me. Nothing in this world can separate my contract with you. My commitment to you is eternal, as are my guarantees. No matter how overwhelming the mountain shows up, know that I am with you to offer assistance you overcome it. Together, we will overcome any trial. I am here to allow you the strength fundamental for unused otherworldly height. Your soul will be fortified. My child, get at the significance of the message I conveyed to you nowadays. Do not compare my adore with what the world offers. The challenges you experience presently are only temporal. Do not spurn my word amid minutes of disappointment, and do not let your disappointments characterize you. My guarantees to you are eternal. I am unchanged. The say recently, nowadays, and until the end of time. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the starting and the conclusion. When everybody else turns absent, I stay here with open arms. Nowadays, I bless you with my immovable quality. Reinforce your soul, touch off your heart, and clear your way. Do not lose heart, for the travel ahead is amplified. Permit me to give my shrewdness at each step. Believe that I will never take off you to confront the world alone. I am continuously adjacent to you to direct your hand and lift you when you falter. I am your all-powerful God, and nowadays I present upon you the specialist to overcome all perils. No hurt will come to you. You will witness your foes drop to your right, and you're cleared out. All who rise against you will confront disrespect and vanquish. Dismiss any sentiments of uselessness. Do not disparage yourself. Instead, grasp my endowments and the control I donate you. Your confidence has brought you to this point, and presently it is time to win. I pervade you with my quality nowadays. I reaffirm my contract with you. I am until the end of time by your side. I cherish you and will never spurn you. Embrace these words with all your might. Engrave them in your heart. Do not flounder. Indeed, if the winds are furious and the storms impressive, for I am with you. You know me as a fair and steadfast God who fulfills his guarantees. Before long, you will harvest your collect. Get my reaction and witness the wonder you have been yearning for. Be strong and immovable. You are on the right way. Do not question your confidence, for divine control encompasses you. Keep this message near to your heart. Return to it at whatever point you look for help or consolation. Keep in mind, I am unceasingly here for you. Do not be discouraged. There are superb things on the skyline for you. The time is close when you will recover numerous of the endowments you thought were misplaced. You will see that nothing is past my reach. A noteworthy marvel is drawing closer. Your supplication has without a doubt been listened. What I arranged to grant you outperforms anything you might inquire for. Your future rests safely in my hands, not in anybody else's. Do not be influenced by the encompassing voices of cynicism, the whispers of disappointment, or sentiments of despair. I am with you. I cherish you. Grasp this truth. Whereas others may select to stay in deceptions out of fear, you have bravely put your belief in me. I guarantee you that indeed in the most fruitless lands, where numerous talk as it were of shortage and lose hope, where others have given up, you will flourish. In this exceptionally put, you will discover quality. Your dreams will take unused life, and you will walk toward victory. Everything outlined to break you, I will utilize to construct you up. What presently appears like an overpowering challenge will before long gotten to be a capable confirmation to confidence, tirelessness, shrewdness, quality, and cherish. Believe in me, indeed, when the way ahead appears vague. No matter how profound the value, discover yourself in my hand is there to lift you up. It may feel at times as in spite of the fact that I am quiet, but I am never missing. My compelling arm will bolster you until you accomplish triumph. My timing is idealized for your life. Seize it. It is your minute to act. Whereas the world may be discouraged by news of deficiencies and clashes, keep in mind you are protected by my elegance. Your family and you are ceaselessly moving inside my favors. If I encourage you to move forward, at that point step unquestionably. If I call you to rise, stand tall. If I announce your triumph, open your heart completely to my words and take off behind the mistakes and sins of your past. The past is behind you. Observe. I have changed your life totally. Child of mine, let my message of love surround you. Subscribe and receive the words that will uplift, guide, and transform your heart. You are not who you were. Your future is produced in my hands. In my nearness, I will defend and secure you. So I encourage you once more to supplicate every day. In any case of how you feel, continuously look for me with a heart full of delight. Indeed, on days when you stir overpowered by turbulent feelings, when questions cloud your intellect, come to me. I adore you and welcome you fair as you are. What I want is for you to take that step of confidence toward me. Fear not. I am here to consist in your feelings, to fill your heart with support, and to remind you of my guarantees, so that you may discover conviction over again. Nowadays, you require me more than ever, and I cherish when you communicate with me. Turn to me and believe me sufficient to express your deepest sentiments. I tuned into you this morning. I listened you recently. And indeed, if your words are meager, it is the truthfulness and purposeful behind them that matter most. Keep in mind, I once told you that if your confidence is as little as a mustard seed, that is adequate for your supplications to reach the position of royalty of paradise. It is from there that your fate is formed. From there, I send you consolation and appear you my cherish. I get at your needs, and my reactions are continuously custom-made for your extreme advantage, adjusted with my will. For presently, I inquire you to remain calm. When fear endeavors to unsettle you, review my words. When trials come thumping, react with my title and pronounce, God is my supplier, my rescuer, and I believe he will help me nowadays as he continuously has. Tolerate by my bearings, follow to my commandments, and remain genuine to the way I've set some time recently you. Dodge diversions to the cleared out and right. Keep your eyes settled on the objective I have set up for you. Nowadays, like other days, diversions may endeavor to occupy your consideration and fill your intellect with transitory fantasies. That is why it is pivotal to examine and think on my word, so that nothing can shake your conviction as you travel forward. Question will not hold influence over your soul. Woe in the streaming waters of my soul of adore. In those minutes of supplication, I will bring mending to your life and bless you with the quality and intelligence you require to win in all endeavors. You and your family are ordained for triumph in this life, favored liberally, and predetermined to stay in my nearness unceasingly. Be guaranteed I am adjusted to your needs and profoundly care around your feelings. My peace I offer upon you, a peace the world cannot offer. It is a tranquility of soul that as it were I can give. I listen your announcement of require. In my nearness, I acknowledge your adore. My reaction is prospective, expect it, grasp it, and celebrate in the marvel I am almost to perform in your life nowadays. Hold on to trust, do not lose hope. Nowadays, I am here to help you. Indeed, some time recently you voice your needs, my ear is continuously adjusted to your call. Keep in mind, to begin with and preeminent, that I cherish you profoundly and am energetic to lift you from the battles and burdens you confront. You turn to me since you believe that I will expand my hand to lift you, mend your wounds, delete the torments of your past, and re-establish the endowments you once knew. Know that I cherish you and take bliss in the gallant soul you show in the midst of challenges. I empower you to keep up your confidence and believe in me, your immovable, capable God. Be attentive of those who taunt or endeavor to reduce your bliss. They are not genuine companions but individuals who have surrendered confidence and envy the predetermination I have laid out for you. They recognize that you are cherished and favored by me, a truth they cannot acknowledge. Do not squander your energies attempting to persuade them or looking for their endorsement. I will clear your way of those who wish you hurt and encompass you with people who really care for you. In this manner, cast aside franticness and deny to let stress possess your intellect. Do not permit contemplations that disturb your peace to take root in your soul. Stand up to opening the entryway to cynicism. Secure your intellect with the head protector of confidence. Shield your heart with the breastplate of nobility, and use the sword of my heavenly word. Get ready for a fight you are predetermined to win. You will not confront vanquish. You should never know vanquish once more. Ought you waver or drop, know with certainty that I will be there to raise you. Grasp this challenge. Free your future from the chains of uneasiness. Prepare yourself to combat disheartening and fear with all your might. Certify your conviction in me and your status to claim triumph. Proceed undauntedly in your travel, knowing that each step forward is guided by my divine will. Your way is enlightened with the light of my nearness, which guides you through the obscurity and vulnerability that the world may cast upon your way. Keep in mind, the trials and tribulations you experience are not just impediments, but openings for development and developing your confidence. In these minutes, when the weight feels agonizing and awful, when shadows linger huge, it is significant to keep in mind that my quality is made idealized in shortcoming. Your dependence on me changes each challenge into a venturing stone toward more prominent otherworldly statures. Grasp the calm minutes with me, where we can talk heart to heart without the commotion of the world suffocating out my whispers of adore and heading. In these valuable times, let my words douse into your being, bracing your soul and re-establishing your resolve. I am not a far-off divinity. I am here, strolling next to you, locked in each detail of your life. When perplexity emerges, when choices linger huge, look for my advice. I am the source of all intelligence, and I liberally allow to those who inquire without finding blame. Believe that my direction is continuously pointed at your extreme great, driving you not fair towards transient victory but towards unceasing treasures. In conclusion, see to the skyline with trust and desire. The vision I have for your life is broader and more lovely than you can conceivably envision. What you see as the conclusion of the street is frequently fair the twist in the way where unused skylines open. The dreams you hold dear, the yearnings that blend your soul in the calm of the night, these are known to me, and they resound with the plans I have set forward for you. Adjust your heart with mine, and let us wander forward together. With each day break, let us re-establish our commitment to each other, your confidence interwoven with my unfailing cherish, and observe as the supernatural occurrences unfurl. The outlandish gets to be conceivable, and your life gets to be a confirmation to my control and elegance. Your triumph is guaranteed, not fair in fights but in the war, a triumph of a life well lived, wealthy in confidence, washed in cherish, and brilliant with trust. Amen. My precious child, just as I have spoken to your soul, share this with one who is burdened. In your sharing, my grace will uplift them as it has you. My valuable child, take my hand and let the adore I bring penetrate your exceptionally being. Near your eyes and discover quietness in my voice. Let the truth I carve upon your soul resound inside you. The trials you confront in this brief minute will before long be removed recollections, blurring like fog beneath the brilliant sun. You long for wonder in this still point, and I am here, prepared to show the ponders your soul longs for. The shadows that encompass you will break up like ink in clear water. Discharge the burdens from your intellect, for as your directing light, I will give for your each require. Your table will flood with plenitude, your saves will never run dry, and your staying will reverberate with chuckling and contentment. No longer will you rise each morning feeling shackled by the weight of the world. Instead, your quintessence will float easily, unhampered as you explore your life's travel. I will hone your discernment, empowering you to perceive and cherish the glowing future that is standing by us as we travel this way together. Cling firmly to my hand, for I am your faithful bolster through each difficulty. When modern towering challenges linger sometime recently you, let your heart be at peace. I am your impervious post, your shrewd advice, your reference point in the darkest night, and your brightening in the brightest day. I am your interminable Father, the voice that guides you. My adore for you runs more profound than you can comprehend. Indeed, when your confidence wavers, your heart, scarred by the trials of life, delays to believe and cherish once more. You long to accept. However, whispers of question resound through your intellect, undermining to disintegrate your confidence. But in this minute, discharge that internal battle and acknowledge the tranquility I amplify to you. Welcome me into your heart, permitting my light to disperse those tireless instabilities, banishing them to the most distant comes to of the cosmos. Reflect upon the endless occasions when you felt my nearness in your life, indeed if the recollections now and then slip absent. Your attentions darken your locate, and your eager contemplations bury those valuable minutes underneath a cloak of despairing. Nowadays, I am here to stir the dazzling feelings lying torpid inside you. I breathe modern life into your soul, restoring the dreams that have lain covered up and overlooked. I reignite the interminable youth that dwells inside you, for your age is unessential to me. I see the ageless, otherworldly brilliance that exudes from your being, untarnished by the entry of a long time or the burdens of time. You are cherished past degree. My careful eye is upon you continuously, and the security I offer outperforms all natural understanding. I am the unbounded, the boundless, the unchanging, yesterday, nowadays, and forevermore. My cherish for you was woven into the exceptionally texture of creation, and I have looked for you out from the starting. When you lurched, I breathed unused life into your being, lifting you from the darkest pits. Indeed, if you drop 1,000 times, I will raise you up 10,000 more. You require advanced proof of my adore and control. In these significant minutes, my soul comes out to each soul that calls upon me in their time of require. Grasp this guarantee of re-established presence, implanting yourself with the trust that invigorates your exceptionally center. As I touch your heart, I repair its breaks and stir its lovely sensitivity. From this day forward, tears of distress and anguish will be a removed memory. Instead, your tears will change into streams of immaculate bliss cascading down your cheeks as a confirmation to the significant feelings that surge your being. You will sob with appreciation as you review my works and witness the wonders I will finish for you and those you hold dear. Your tears will stream as you recognize the sensitive endowments woven all through your life, each one fastidiously set by my hand, the companion who comes out in your minute of require, the entryways that swing open to uncover unused ways, the startling get-together with a long-lost adored one, the rise of undiscovered openings, and the inconspicuous occasions when I have protected you from harm's grasp. Attune your ears and calm your intellect, for my voice will divulge the insider facts of your future. I will uncover covered-up threats, misleading ways, hidden wrongdoings, and the sick eagerly of those who look for to delude you. My words will ring out with clarity, caution you of approaching risk and directing you absent from the catches and misrepresentations laid some time recently you. But I will too divulge the breathtaking minutes when my hand is at work in your life. I will deliberately put people in your way, giving you the opportunity to be a favoring to them so that you may at last recognize your claim unlimited worth and deny to permit anybody to reduce your value. Always keep in mind, my cherished, that your battles are transitory. The favors that lie ahead distant outperform the trials you confront nowadays. My cherish for you is interminable, my security unflinching, and my gifts unending. It is I who talks to you presently. Your soul recognizes my nearness. Your soul faculties my touch. The feelings that wrap you in this minute are no unimportant coincidence. These words reach your ears nowadays since my cherish for you is limitless, and I get at the most profound longings of your heart. I offer upon you a quality and resolve so effective that you will overcome each impediment that once debilitated to drag you into the profundities of lose hope. As you tune into my voice and assimilate these words, let them implant you with the certainty, confidence, and guts you will require to confront the day ahead. Nowadays you will get happy news, exceptional openings, and challenges to overcome. But know this, inside each battle lies a favoring of unfathomable extents. I am a cherishing father, entirely committed to bringing thriving and well-being to you, and your cherished ones. I have created a divine arrange and reason for your life, so I encourage you to cast aside any questions or complaints that may wait in your thoughts. Do not permit anybody to influence you into a negative mentality. Numerous stir each day protesting around their hardships and centering on what they need, falling flat to recognize the valuable endowments I have carefully set in their lives, expelling them as immaterial. In any case, I welcome you to let me change your viewpoint. When you lift your voice in supplication, believe that I am tuning in mindfully. I will listen your supplications and give the answers you frantically look for. My kindness encompasses you, sweeter than the nectar of 1,000 blooms, more brilliant than the late morning sun. This divine cherish lights up each aspect of your being, dissolving the past and the botches that once frequented your steps. Purge your intellect of dangerous contemplations, cleanse your soul of all debasements, and develop re-established your soul shining with the brilliance and versatility of a faultless precious stone. You are never alone, for I have never deserted you, not indeed for the briefest of minutes. I have never spurned you, and I never will. See the challenges sometime recently you, as insignificant venturing stones on your way to triumph. All clashes and deterrents lie underneath your feet, subject to your specialist. I do not allow you to stay in the past, for it holds nothing for you. Set your sights on the skyline, for that is where your endowments boil. Do not see back, for the arrive of isolation offers you no solace. In your minutes of thriving, numerous will see to you for direction. You will lead them with shrewdness, and I will open entryways of opportunity for you at the idealized time and put, guaranteeing your victory. You will rise over each challenge, and your foes will no longer have the control to inconvenience you. Distress will disseminate like morning fog, and pity will disappear like an overlooked dream. The echoes of forlornness will be hushed forever. Feel it, my child. Your heart floods with immaculate, unadulterated bliss. This is no insignificant fantasy of your creative ability. My nearness is effectively changing your reality. This altar streams from your immovable, dynamic, ardent conviction, solidly established in my shrewdness and molded by my lessons. Grasp this truth, for it is the establishment upon which your unused life will be built. As you explore the way ahead, keep in mind that my adore for you is a consistent companion. It will be the wind underneath your wings, moving you to unused statures. It will be the consistent ground underneath your feet, giving soundness and affirmation with each step, and it will be the light that lights up your way, directing you through indeed the darkest of nights. So rise, my valuable one, and confront this day with re-established quality and reason. Walk unquestionably in the information that you are cherished past degree, secured past compare, and ordained for enormity past your most out-of-control dreams. Let your heart flood with appreciation for the gifts that are as of now yours and the incalculable more that are however to come. And as you go forward, carry my adore with you. Let it be a guide of trust to those who are misplaced, a emollient of consolation to those who are harming, and a source of delight to all who cross your way. For as you donate openly of the adore you have gotten, you will discover that it increases and returns to you in ways you never envisioned possible. My precious one, if this message has blessed you, let your light shine before others by showing your love and devotion. So take my hand, my child, and let us step into this modern day together. Let us grasp the enterprise that lies ahead, knowing that no matter what challenges may come, we will confront them as one. For you are mine, and I am yours, presently and forevermore. And in the conclusion, when all is said and done, you will see back on this travel with ponder and wonder. You will see how each trial and each triumph, each tear and each grin was magnificently woven together to make a life of reason, excellence, and unending delight. And you will know past a shadow of a question that you were never alone, and that my adore for you was the most prominent constraint in the universe, directing you, forming you, and bringing you securely home. So believe in me, my cherished child. Believe in the plans I have for you, plans to thrive you and not to hurt you, plans to deliver you trust and a future. Believe in the cherish that will never come up short you, never spurn you, and never let you go. And believe in the control that dwells inside you, the control to overcome, to triumph, and to sparkle like the brilliant being you were made to be. You are valuable past degree, important past compare, and adored past creative ability. And no matter where this travel may take you, know that I will be with you each step of the way, cheering you on, lifting you up, and showering you with the endowments that are your bequest as a child of the Most High. So let your heart be filled with peace, your intellect be filled with trust, and your soul be filled with the unwavering confirmation that comes from knowing you are adored, you are chosen, and you are ordained for significance. For with me by your side, nothing is outlandish, and no dream is as well enormous to accomplish. So dream strongly, my child, cherish furiously, and live completely. Grasp the inexhaustible life that is yours for the taking, and never settle for less than the wonderful future I have in store for you. For you are mine, and I am yours, and together we will alter the world, my cherished child. You have a confidence that is unadulterated and unbreakable, a blasting light that no haziness can overcome. Come in this quality, you will rise triumphant over each challenge that looms some time recently you. You will stand relentless, a column of boldness, indeed, as the storms of life crash against you. When you must scale tricky crests, your soul will take off on wings of assurance, lifting you to statures you never envisioned possible. Within you burns an unceasing fire, and I am the one who touches off it, starting and ravenous enthusiasm in the profundities of your being. This fire will fuel you through a long time ahead, enabling you to grasp the completion of the life I have predetermined for you. In spite of the fact that at times you have felt the weight of exhaustion and the hurt of suffering, I am your desert garden of revival. My adore is the wellspring that will renew your imperativeness and immerse your soul with persevering wisdom. The experiences I put inside you are treasures to be shared, valuable gems of disclosure that will improve the lives of all who listen them. Your story will be a confirmation to the ponders I work, an undeniable witness that marvels are the legacy of each soul who comes to from me. It is my boundless adore for you that breathes life into these words, and as they reverberate in your soul, they will light up the way ahead, casting out all darkness. Even presently, the reason I have created for you is crystallizing with divine clarity. Each trial and misstep of your past will be changed into a supply of intelligence, enabling you to walk an unflinching exemplary nature. Those who see to you will discover a coach and direct, one whose advice is established in the steadfast bedrock of my truth. Share with them the disclosures that have changed you, my word lively in you, the unassailable confidence fashioned in the cauldron of difficulty, and the calm whispers of my soul that lead you on. As you talk into their lives with delicacy and patience, they will view the exceptionally confront of love, the confront of a father who never comes up short or spurns, whose commitment is unwavering and whose pardoning knows no bounds. The names of my cherished are until the end of time carved into the profundities of my heart, each one cherished past degree. My commitment to you, valuable one, has been fixed in the blood of extreme sacrifice. A modern-day break is breaking, and with it comes and welcome to emerge and step into the totality of your predetermination. Go up against your fears with steadfast valor, knowing that I am the impervious shield that encompasses you. Walk forward in certainty to claim the domain I have allocated for you, a arrive of bountiful endowments and incredible guarantee. If you might but see the profundities of my warmth for you, if you might comprehend how it swells and surges with each passing minute, you would never once more address your worth or your security in me. Every whispered supplication, each sad supplication, each implicit hurt of your heart, I listen them all, and I am never noiseless. For each cry that get away your lips, paradise echoes with my reaction. I hold the mending for your each wound, the comfort for your each distress, the arrangement for your each require. Indeed, when the cloak appears invulnerable and the hush stunning, when questions pounce upon and confidence falters, know this: I am with you, I am for you, and I will never take off you. Every favoring that falls upon you, each breakthrough that smashes the bonds of inconceivability, each glint of trust that punctures the bleakness, these are all born of my furious, tenacious cherish for you. So in this minute, I call you to a higher domain of confidence, to a put where belief triumphs over fear. Deny to be shackled by the weights of stress and uneasiness. Instead, cast yourself upon the certainty of my word. For the guarantees I talk over you are not simple axioms, purge words that disseminate in the winds of circumstance. No, they are permanent, unassailable truths tied down in the exceptionally reliability of my character. And for those who forsake themselves to me totally, who stake their lives on the strength of my adore, supernatural occurrence has gotten to be not fair conceivable outcomes but inevitabilities. Am not unconscious of the battles that now and then assail you, the dissatisfactions that can color indeed the most happy of days. You may rise in the morning, your soul buoyed by the statements of my dedication, as it were to discover your desires neglected and your wants unfulfilled. As the day unfurls, individuals may dismiss you, cherished dreams may disintegrate to clean, and as the sun sets, you may discover your heart overwhelming with the burdens of brokenness. In those minutes when the quiet appears invulnerable and you fear that paradise is hard of hearing to your cries, know this: I am closer than your following breath. Each whispered "Where are you, God?" reverberates like thunder in my ears. Each smothered wail and covered up anguish is valuable to me. Do not accept the lie that you must conceal your torment, that shortcoming is something to be veiled sometime recently men, and sometime recently me. Let your tears stream unhindered, the sacrosanct stream of release, for as they drop, I collect each one, holding them near to my heart. And one day, adored, you will see that I have changed your sobbing into gems of unfathomable splendor, a treasure trove of closeness manufactured in the mystery put of suffering. For I guarantee you, there is reason in your torment, recovery in your anguish. As you settle your look on me, and deny to capitulate to lose hope, I am working all things for your great. The tears you sow will surrender a collective delight past envisioning, your scars will gotten to be declarations of elegance, your fights will birth shrewdness, and your immovable confidence will be compensated with the exceedingly plenteous life I have continuously predetermined for you. These words are not unimportant estimation. They are my grave pledge to you. I am carving them upon the dividers of your heart, etching them so profoundly that no storm can dissolve them. Precious child, if my words have brought peace to your heart, express it with a like, for I am with you in every moment of your journey. You will discover yourself imagining my guarantees, rousing with a recently discovered fervor to look for my confront and stay your soul in the relentless reality of my word. No matter what lies ahead, no matter what fears may seethe or what questions may pounce upon, this truth will be your unassailable asylum. My adore for you is the most effective drive in the universe, and nothing can partition you from the security of my arms. The world around you may shake and writhe, the exceptionally ground underneath you may provide way. Voices of negativity and mocking may clamor for your consideration, casting shadows of unbelief. Indeed, those closest to you, the ones who share your blood and your history, may turn their backs and walk absent. But listen me presently, adored, my cherish for you outperforms the combined fondness of each human heart that has ever beaten. It is fiercer than 1,000 suns, more profound than 1,000,000 seas, more broad than the universe itself. This is the cherish that maintains you, the cherish that will carry you through each trial and catapult you into your wonderful destiny. As long as you cling to this truth, as long as you stay your character in the tremendousness of my heart for you, you will develop triumphant. But if you extricate your grasp and permit seeds of question to take root, you will discover yourself afloat in an ocean of perplexity, carried absent by the impulses of the world. That is why I am here right presently, reminding you that you are never alone, never without an advocate and a winner in me. I am your ever-present offer assistance, your unfailing comforter, your shield and your deliverer. Yet indeed, as I draw close to you, I long to see you rise up in the specialist of your confidence and take hold of all that is yours in me. I am observing and holding up, energetic to see you thrust back against the haziness with the light of my adore. I have predetermined you to be an overcomer, one who knows how to stand firm against resistance and walk in the totality of my gifts. A brilliant future is standing by you, a life of favor and productivity, of marvels and triumphs. This is the crown I have arranged for you, the compensate for a heart that remains genuine to me. And what is it that I inquire in return? Basically this: grant me your heart energetically and unashamedly. Settle your eyes on my confront and deny to see absent, no matter how furious the storms may seethe. Do not permit the conclusions of men to crash your fate or the disappointments of your past to characterize your future. When you feel the drag of enticement, the whispers of compromise and complacency, keep in mind the sound of my voice calling you higher, calling you into the copious life I have appointed for you. If nowadays you discover yourself in a put of edginess, if the burdens have developed as well overwhelming to bear in the battle as well furious to persevere, know that I am here, prepared to break through on your sake. I am the God of the incomprehensible, the one who specializes in making a way where there appears to be no way. I hold the keys to each bolted entryway, the arrangement to each unsolvable issue. So bring me your heartaches and your fears, your questions and your disappointments. Lay them all at my feet and take off them there, trusting in the goodness of my plans for you. As you discharge your grasp on control and yield your life to my adoring sway, you will discover the chains of persecution snapping, the weights of stress lifting, and a recently discovered flexibility flooding your soul. This is my guarantee to you, and it is a guarantee that will never come up short. It is the same affirmation that has supported my individuals through each generation, the faithful steadfastness that has carried them through the darkest valleys and the fiercest fights. And it is the guarantee that will hold genuine for you presently and forever. So do not be anxious, my child. I am with you, and I will never take off you. Indeed, when the way ahead appears covered in haziness, indeed, when your claimed quality wavers and comes up short, I will be your unwavering stay. My adore will light the way, lighting up each step and directing you into the great predetermination I have arranged for you. You are valuable to me, cherished past degree, and I am committed to satisfying each guarantee I have talked over your life. As you settle your heart on me and yield your life to my driving, you will discover me battling for you, moving mountains on your sake, and bringing forward marvels past your most out-of-control imaginings. So rise up, beloved. Rise up in the control of my adore and the quality of my soul inside you. Shake off the chains of fear and step into the totality of your personality in me. For you are my chosen one, my prized ownership, and nothing can stand against the plans I have for you. I am calling you higher, drawing you more profound, welcoming you into a life of steadfast confidence and unlimited effect. Will you say yes? Will you believe me with your entire heart and take after me into the brilliant obscure? If you do, I guarantee you this: each battle will be worth it, each give up will be recovered, and each dream will pale in comparison to the marvelous reality I will unfurl in your life. You are cherished with an eternal adore, and then cherish will carry you through each trial, each challenge, each storm. So settle your eyes on me, hold quick to my guarantees, and observe as I move in control on your sake. For I am the God of breakthroughs, and I am almost to break through for you, my cherished one. In this exceptionally moment, I am coming to out over the endless fields of creation to touch your valuable heart. Feel the delicate grasp of my nearness encompassing you, penetrating each fiber of your being with an all-consuming cherish that knows no bounds. You are the cherished gem I hold near to my heart. In you, I discover my enchant. In spite of the fact that the trials of this world may hitter against your exhausted soul, I stand as your unflinching fortification, your unwavering asylum in the middle of life's fiercest storms. When the foe ambushes you with question and fear, whispering lies that debilitate to quench the fire of confidence inside you, cling to the truth of my unfailing cherish, for I have carved your title upon the palms of my hands, and nothing in all of creation can isolate you from the profundities of my affection. Even presently, I am breathing modern life into your soul, rousing dreams that have long lain torpid, mixing up a starvation for the copious life I have appointed for you since the first light of time. The seeds of reason planted profound inside your soul are breaking forward, extending towards the light of my eminence. Surrender yourself completely to the transformative control of my soul, and observe as I cause streams of living water to stream from the exceptionally profundities of your being. As you settle your eyes upon me, the creator and perfecter of your confidence, the chaos of this world will blur into the foundation, and extraordinary peace will surge your heart, for I am the one who stills the seething oceans with a single word, the one who sets the stars in their ethereal move, and I am the one who holds you in the palm of my hand, directing your each step along the way I have carved out for you. Trust in me with an faithful heart, for I am the strong shake underneath your feet, the firm establishment upon which you can construct a life of relentless confidence. Incline not on your claim understanding, but in all your ways recognize me, and I will make your ways straight, for my considerations are higher than your considerations, and my ways are higher than your ways. When the voices of question and condemnation clamor for your consideration, tune your ear to the whisper of my still, little voice, for I am singing over you with tunes of deliverance, announcing the truth of who you are, my adored child, equitable and heavenly and recovered. No weapon shaped against you might succeed, and each tongue that rises against you in judgment you might condemn. As you stand in me and my words stand in you, you will bear natural product that remains, a confirmation to the control of my adore at work inside you, for I am the vine, and you are the branches. Separated from me, you can do nothing, but as you stay established and grounded in my cherish, you will thrive like a tree planted by streams of living water, your clears out never wilting, your branches overwhelming with the weight of my goodness. Dear one, if this message has lifted your spirit, share it with someone who is searching for comfort. Let my love flow through you to touch their heart. I am the light that lights up your way, the light under your feet. When haziness debilitates to overwhelm you, settle your look upon the brilliance of my face and let my radiance scatter each shadow, for I have called you out of haziness into my marvelous light that you might broadcast the acclaims of him who has dreadfully and magnificently made you. Rest in the affirmation of my persevering loyalty, for I am the same recently, nowadays, and forevermore. My pledge of cherish is eternal, so let your so be it resonate with steadfast confidence, knowing that I will never take off you nor spurn you. Indeed, in the valley of the shadow of passing, I am with you, my pole and my staff comforting you. I have arranged a table sometime recently you in the nearness of your foes, blessing your head with the oil of happiness. Doubtlessly, goodness and leniency might take after you all the days of your life, and you will stay in the house of the Master until the end of time, for I have plans to thrive you and not to hurt you, plans to provide you trust and a future. What the foe implied for fiendish, I will turn for your great, that my wonderfulness might be uncovered through each turn and turn of your travel. So settle your eyes not on what is seen, but on what is inconspicuous, for the things that are seen are transitory, but the things that are inconspicuous are interminable. Set your minds on things over, not on natural things. I am the revival and the life. Whoever accepts in me, in spite of the fact that he may kick the bucket, however should he live, and everybody who lives and accepts in me should never pass on. Passing has misplaced its sting, and the grave has been gulped up in triumph, for I have prevailed sin and passing, and I hold the keys to hell and the grave. You are more than a champion through we who cherishes you. No trial or hardship, no abuse or starvation, no threat or sword can isolate you from my cherish. I have engraved you on the palms of my hands, and nothing can grab you out of my get a handle on. You are mine until the end of time, a valuable gem in my interminable crown. So let not your heart be disturbed, not one or the other let it be anxious, for in this world you will have inconvenience, but take heart. I have overcome the world. My peace I take off with you, my peace I allow to you, not as the world gives do I grant to you. Let not your hearts be vexed, not one or the other let them be perplexed, for I am your shield and your exceedingly awesome remunerate. I will never take off you nor spurn you. I will reinforce you and maintain you with my noble right hand. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not disheartened, for I am your God. I will offer assistance you. Yes, I will maintain you with my noble right hand. Rest in the shadow of my wings, for I am your asylum and your fortification, your God in whom you can believe. I will cover you with my quills, and beneath my wings you will discover asylum. My loyalty will be your shield and rampart. So come to me, all you who are exhausted and burdened, and I will donate you rest. Take my burden upon you and learn from me, for I am tender and humble in heart, and you will discover rest for your souls. For my burden is simple and my burden is light, and my nearness is completion of bliss. At my right hand are delights forevermore. My adored child, in a world that frequently feels covered in obscurity, you are a guide of faithful confidence and strength. The adversary will halt at nothing to quench your light, but their endeavors are unsuccessful. Your soul is an invulnerable post, your confidence a suit of armor that cannot be penetrated by their harmed bolts. In the confront of difficulty, you stand tall and unafraid, for I have implanted your being with a divine tranquility that rises above the chaos of the fabric realm. When the storms of life seethe around you, debilitating to evacuate everything you hold dear, you stay immovably planted, drawing quality from the profundities of your soul. Your feelings, once a riotous ocean, presently recede and stream with the beauty of a tender tide, guided by the light of my adore. Come, dear one, and rest in the warmth of my grasp. Permit the cares of the world to soften absent as you luxuriate in the brilliance of my nearness. In these minutes of stillness, you will discover the peace that outperforms all understanding, a peace that the world cannot provide and cannot take absent. My beauty is a waterway that never runs dry, a wellspring of favors that will feed your soul and invigorate your resolve. Every trial you confront, each tear you shed, is a brushstroke in the amazing plan of your life. Believe in my arrange for you, for it leads to a future filled with bliss and plenitude past your most out-of-control dreams. Grasp the way I have set some time recently you, and walk it with mettle and conviction, knowing that I am with you each step of the way. As you travel through this life, let your confidence be a guide that enlightens the obscurity, drawing others to the warmth of my cherish. Your words, your activities, your exceptionally nearness will be an analgesic to the broken, open-hearted, and a source of trust to the sad. Do not let the envy or feedback of others discourage you from your reason, for their words are but a whisper in the wind, whereas my cherish for you is an orchestra that will reverberate all through eternity. When the adversary comes to take your peace, keep in mind the guarantees I have talked over your life. My sacred soul will encompass you like a shield, diverting each assault and filling you with a powerful quality that cannot be shaken. You are never alone, for I have commanded my blessed messengers to observe over you and your adored ones day and night. They stand watch, prepared to protect you against any danger, seen or inconspicuous. In minutes of allurement, when the appeal of the world debilitates to draw you absent from my nearness, incline into the control of my cherish. It is a cherish that never falls flat, a door that has prevailed passing itself. With each breath you take, feel my cherish streaming through your veins, implanting your soul with a delight that cannot be contained. This adore is your bequest, a blessing that I openly deliver to all who call upon my title. Your confidence is a valuable gem, a treasure that cannot be measured in natural terms. It is the key that opens the entryways to a life of reason and fulfillment, a life that is wealthy in meaning and flooding with favors. Nowadays, as you reaffirm your commitment to take after me, know that I am with you, directing your each step and coordinating your way towards a future filled with trust and promise. Do not let fear take your peace, for fear is a cheat that comes to victimize you of the plenteous life I have arranged for you. When questions assault your intellect and stresses weigh overwhelming on your heart, keep in mind that I am your asylum and your quality, exceptionally offer assistance in times of inconvenience. Cast your burdens upon me, and I will support you, lifting you up on wings of falcons and carrying you through the darkest of valleys. Your tears do not go unnoticed. Your cries do not drop on hard-of-hearing ears. I see each battle, each sorrow, and I am moved with sympathy for you. These words that I talk to you are not simple maxims, but a profound, steadfast truth that will grapple your soul in the middle of life's storms. Permit them to wash over you like a tender rain, splashing into the soil of your heart and creating a collective nobility and peace. As you rise each morning, let your to begin with contemplations be of me. In the stillness of the daybreak, sometime recently the world starts to blend. Calm your intellect and tune in for the whisper of my voice. It is a voice that talks life and light into the darkest corners of your soul, a voice that calls you adored and reminds you of your genuine personality in me. In these sacrosanct minutes, pour out your heart to me, sharing your most profound wants and your most insinuate fears. I am a God who listens and answers supplication, a God who delights in the points of interest of your life. As you go approximately your day, be careful of my nearness, for I am with you continuously, indeed unto the conclusion of the age. Let your life be a living confirmation to the goodness of my love, a door that changes hearts and repairs broken connections. In a world that is frequently checked by division and conflict, be a reference point of solidarity and peace, amplifying beauty and kindness to all you meet. Beloved one, do you desire to grow in my love and stand in the warmth of my everlasting light? Join and step into a circle of love and teaching, where you will find strength and fellowship in my name. Together, we shall walk this journey of grace and truth. Join now and unite with others who seek my heart. Remember, my child, that your life is not characterized by the conclusions of others or the circumstances that encompass you. You are characterized by my cherish for you, a cherish that knows no bounds and has no limits. Grasp this truth and let it be the establishment upon which you construct your life. When the winds of altar blow and the sands of time move underneath your feet, you will stand firm, tied down in the unshakable reality of my adore. Your triumph is guaranteed, your triumph inescapable, for I have gone some time recently you, planning the way and making all things work together for your good. Even in the middle of the fiercest fights, you can rest in the information that I am battling for you and that no weapon shaped against you should thrive. Your confidence is a shield that will guard you against each assault, a sword that will cut through the lies of the adversary and uncover them for the purged dangers they are. As you walk in the completion of my adore, you will discover that delight is not a brief feeling but a consistent companion that dwells profound inside your soul. It is a bliss that cannot be quenched, by the trials of this life, a delight that springs forward from the wellspring of my soul and streams through each angle of your being. Embrace this delight and let it be a light that sparkles brightly in a world that is regularly covered in haziness. Keep in mind, my child, that I am the source of all that is great and excellent in your life. I am the one who gives for your each require, the one who fulfills the most profound longings of your heart. Do not see to the world for the cherish and acknowledgement that as it were I can grant, for the world will continuously drop brief of the idealized adore that I have for you. As you proceed on this travel of confidence, know that I am with you each step of the way. I will never take off you nor spurn you, and my cherish for you will never fall flat. Believe in my arrange for your life, and rest in the information that I am working all things together for your great and for my wonderfulness. As you walk in the totality of my elegance, may you be a light to those around you, indicating them to the trust that can as it were be found in me. Remember, my child, that you are never alone, and that my cherish for you is interminable. Rest in the affirmation of my nearness and believe in the idealized arrange that I have for your life. For I know the contemplations that I think toward you, thoughts of peace and not of fiendish, to allow you a future and a trust. May these words take root in your heart and bear natural product in your life, bringing forward a gather of honesty and delight that will final for all endlessness. Amen.